We're just normal men.
What do you mean, normal men?
We're just innocent men.
It's time for Side Scrollers with me, Stuttering Craig.
I did. Oh, wow. Right on the tip. Just on the tip.
And Blabs. Co-hosted by our friends from around the internet.
There is a portion of Norway where it is legally required to carry a firearm at all times.
If you're just a normal man looking for common sense in this crazy-ass world, you've come to the right place. And now, broadcasting from our homes from around the internet, it's time for Side Scrollers.
Okay, you ready? Open wide!
Oh, welcome on out to Side Scrollers on YouTube.com and Rumble.com and SidescrollersPodcast.com. What's going on, everybody? Happy Friday to you. It is Finish Strong Friday. Hello, hello. I'm Stuttering Craig. Good to see you guys. Man, it is the last show before our Christmas break, but we're glad you guys have joined us today because we have a stellar cast of friends to hang out with today. Not one, not two, 7,000 people are with us today, starting with Blabs. Hello, Blabs. Great to see you.
Hello. Happy Friday. It's almost Christmas. And I am a troll.
You are. Look at that.
I was afraid of putting a hole in like my shirt because this thing has a really sharp pin in it. So I just put it on my zipper. Now I have to stay zipped up forever. But now there are 6 trolls.
That's not weird at all, cat lady.
What? I don't have any cats.
Yeah, I know. Troll lady. All right, that's fine.
Awesome.
Well, we do have a great slew of folks. I'm just going to start bringing them in. John, good to see you, buddy. How are you?
Good, man.
Hi.
Thanks for having me on.
Of course. Welcome
Happy
back.
holiday.
Have you recovered since the last time you were on the show?
Did you change your boxers?
Almost. I'm still in therapy, but I'm working on it.
That's pretty good. Also joining us today, the great, wonderful, super smart, smartest guy probably we've ever had on the show, besides Adam Krigler, of course. Warren Smith. That's you.
Hey.
Huh? Great to see you. How's everything going with your society?
I'm doing well. The secret society is doing well. Merry Christmas. Yeah.
Congrats on the 200K.
Thank you.
Wow, it's just blowing up, man. It's great to see. That's awesome. You're showing up on. I saw you did the thing with Jordan Peterson. You were on Pierce Morgan. You're all over the place. You're a globe-trotting son of a gun.
Yeah, that was fun. Getting to sit down with him. It's going to be like a memory I always have.
Yeah, I saw that too. Great conversation.
Oh, thank you.
After you were done, did you just approach him with your arms out like this and slowly go towards him like you wanted to hug him?
I forced myself to try not to fanboy out too much.
Well, I'm glad you had that great experience. And hey, with the bad comes the great, and the great's going well for you. So congratulations. Speaking of 200,000 subscribers, hey, let's bring in Jeff from World Class Bullshitters. How are you, buddy?
I'm doing well. Thanks for having me. Like you, I'm getting ready for my Christmas break, so let's finish strong, and I'm going to enjoy the next 2 weeks off.
Finish Strong Friday it is. Glad you're with us today. Also 200,000 subscribers in the future. It's Kay from Melee Games.
Aw, what a great projection. Thank you so much.
That's all we do
How's
here
it
on the
going?
show. Is just project constantly. Glad you're with us, Kay. Merry Christmas to you indeed. Also, spectacular YouTube channel. The most frequent guest we have on our show, aside from Blabs and me, it's...
Or guests now?
I don't know, just person. What do you want? I'm trying to...
Logic.
I'm trying to bring in Eric from You, Me, and the Movies. How's it going?
I was stalling him. He was eating food.
I came up with a title for myself. Since you've been looking for one, I'm the CEO.
Oh my God.
All right. Hey, we'll embrace it. We'll embrace it. It's good. Can't wait to get to hard news for you to do the entire intro by yourself today. It'll be great.
Great.
Also, well, yeah, we'll just do it. It'll be great. Also joining us today, live from North Texas as well, I believe. Flawed, great to see. Oh, look at that with the scowl on his face.
I'm in Central Texas.
Oh, you're in Central Texas now?
Yeah.
Hill Country?
Yeah, Hill Country.
Okay. All right.
Yep.
Sounds good.
Dripping Springs. Only black person out here.
Yeah.
Literally. It's like, I think there may be 33. I'm one of them.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Is that what the census report says?
Yeah, it's like 3,000 people and 33 of them are black. I haven't seen the other 32, though. I'm not going to lie. So I think it's a lie.
Just love for you to walk up and down Main Street in your 3,000 city town. Just be like,
I do. I literally live on that street. There's only one street here, and there's no black people. So I don't know where those people are at, to be honest.
well, I don't know. You know what? That'd be a great video. Maybe you should go out and search
That's
for
a good idea. I'm not giving you credit.
Oh my God, can you imagine Flawed? Just be like, fellow black people!
That's a great idea, to be honest.
Hello!
Hey,
I'd watch
we're just having a fun time. Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
welcome to Texas. Yeah, it's fine. Well, we do have a great show. As you can tell, we have a huge panel today. First, I'd like to remind everybody we are live over at rumble.com/sidescrollers. Do us a favor, follow us over there. You also could have found out that everybody was going to be on the show if you simply follow us over on X at SidescrollerPod. We post clips over there. We're going to be posting more videos over there. Lots of good stuff happening over on X. We also have the Instagram account, don't we, Blabs?
We do, so follow some memes and clips of the show. Otherwise, one of these guys is going to assert some sort of violence upon you and your Christmas tree.
Well, if you don't, I think we should just have a giant death battle between everybody here and see who comes out on top, like Squid Games.
I feel like Kay would actually win that.
I have a tree on my side. There's no way I would lose.
Okay, I feel like you would probably. I finished watching the first season of Squid Game last night. It was my second time watch through. I feel like you would have like some sort of shank, you know, at all times.
Like back pocket or like her ankle.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
She's like, this is a knife.
Followed closely by Warren. Warren's the silent killer who just walk up. He'd be like, "Hey, it's great to," and just stab you right in the throat. So, you know, whatever.
I haven't even seen Squid Game yet. I need to.
Oh, you haven't? It's pretty good. Pretty good. It's more than just the games, and it's funny because I was watching that with my there's the Amazon or the Netflix like game show version of it where they get all the people together and they do like a game show, and that was really fun. But my youngest daughter, my 12-year-old, was like, "Hey, I love to watch the actual show," and I was like, probably not a good idea to watch the actual show. And then rewatching it, where I remembered that it's so much more than just the games. There's like twists and turns and all sorts of stuff. You should definitely give it a watch.
Yeah,
that's good. Of course, you can find the show over on Spotify as well. And of course, you can find the new Side Scroller Shorts channel. If you want to find clips that are out of context on the show, you absolutely can over there. Of course, we want you guys to head over to sidescrollerspodcast.com, become members over there. We're doing a lot of good stuff over there in 2025, a lot of big stuff as we kick off our third year coming up in February, which is going to be good. If you're new to the channel here on YouTube, hit the subscribe button, join the 111,000 just normal men as we do our best to climb to that 200,000 barrier that so many on our panel have already achieved.
I did. You didn't mention that.
A flawed. What are you at right now, buddy?
206. And
Ooh.
I hit 200 on the day I left the show when you were like, everyone go follow him. I hit it that day.
Oh, see, look at you. Girl, just
That's
blooming
awesome,
like a flower.
Yep, from 1,000 to 200,000 because of this show. Thank you.
That's right. That's right, because we did it. You're right. Definitely not us. Of course, do us a favor, hit the thumbs up button. We'd appreciate that. Of course, I'd like for you guys to head over to therealgameawards.com. All categories are available to vote on right now for our voting members. And man, oh man, has it been fun to watch people just go crazy over that the last 18 hours or so. We'll get to that in a little bit. We do have some new merch available this week. I encourage you guys to go check it out. We have a bunch of our friends on a t-shirt, so head over to sidescrollersmerch.com.
Fire t-shirt.
You like that one?
Yeah, it's fire.
Thanks, man. Appreciate that. Go pick up the new Challenger t-shirt, Gamers vs. Everybody t-shirt. They got a bunch of shirts over there, including Flawed's favorite, Make Gaming Great Again hat.
White Dudes for Gaming is my favorite, but I see it.
You like the White Dudes for Gaming hat shirt? That's good,
I
man.
it for free.
I'll send you one. Yeah, I'll send you one. Anybody else want any clothes? I'll send you some clothes.
Just
Anybody?
me.
Yeah. You guys send me your mailing address. I'll send you whatever you guys want.
Nice.
It's good. Yeah, of course. All right. Look, we got a lot to talk about today. But as always, we like to start the show with today in video game history.
All right, listen. December 20th, we have Fatal Fury
Let's
releasing
go.
back in 1991. We have Sonic Advance releasing in 2002. And listen here, for you Star Wars fanboys, Jeff, Star Wars The Old Republic releasing back in 2011. Woo-hoo.
Any memories from those games? Oh, wow.
Wait, Jeff, you didn't play that game?
I only like Star Wars from the original era, so if it's like the Old Republic, I'm just like, that's cool, but I want to play as like Luke Skywalker or Han Solo.
Oh, look, Craig, you can't participate in this conversation with the middle finger thing. You've only seen Star Wars once. You sit down.
No. I was
Here are talking.
I was talking like Jeff. Jeff was saying, "Get fucked." That's what he was doing. And what? Do you guys have any memories of any of those games that Blast pulled up? Fatal Fury.
It's the inferior KOTOR. I'm just saying, KOTOR 1 and 2 were great, and then the Old Republic came around. It's like, what is this garbage? So no, but I do have one game that Blabs didn't put on the list. So
I have several. I have several, but go ahead, Kay.
No, I was just gonna say I actually have one game from the list today, Super Neptunia RPG, but I picked it up the other day, so I haven't actually played it yet. But it looks great. Waifus, you can't go wrong. So there you go.
Nice.
Oh yeah, speaking of waifus, Craig wants to play the femdom one. The
What?
hentai femdom.
What?
That's crazy.
What?
She's right. She's right. I'll sleep on that.
All right.
Love them, Dom.
I love the Sonic Advance games. They're my favorite next to the Genesis games. I feel like they don't get talked about enough. Sonic Advance.
I never played.
Dude, right? It's good stuff. Warren, you ever played Batman Return of the Joker for the Nintendo Entertainment System?
No.
Oh, my.
PlayStation.
Your PlayStation? Yeah?
Yeah.
It never came out on the PlayStation. Batman Return of the Joker, highly underrated NES title from back in the day, released 33 years ago. Yes, it is. Very good. The original Phantasy Star was released for the Sega Master System 37 years ago. Obviously, that's gone on to be a huge franchise. Also, a hot man, talk about a cult classic, released in the arcade 23 years ago in 2001, Ikaruga. Now, if you guys have ever played Ikaruga before, it is a shoot 'em up game where you it has different like polarities. There's a white and a black, and you have to like absorb the different colors to make your way. It's a bullet hell game. It is spectacular. Anybody ever played Ikaruga before? Jeff has. All right, nice.
And failed miserably for me. Holy crap!
Dude.
That game's hard.
Yeah, it's not easy.
No, you walk into it, you get slapped down. It's old school in that sense for sure. All right, so like I said, we had a lot to talk about today. But before we get into any of all that stuff, we do have a sponsor today, and I'm actually very, very excited about this. It's Incogni. All right, here's the reality of being on the internet. Our data is constantly being collected and sold by data brokers, oftentimes without us having any idea, which is why it is crucial you get your info off those lists. And today's sponsor, Incogni, makes it easy to do just that. Incogni helps protect your privacy by scanning data broker databases for your personal information and submitting removal requests when it's found. This can help remove those pesky marketing emails and those texts you don't want, and also lower your risk in the event of a data breach. And it's super easy to get going with Incogni. You just make an account, you authorize them to work on your behalf, and then bam, you let them get to work. And this isn't like a one-time deal. They regularly send out requests to data broker search sites, and this will help your level of protection to improve over time. So look, do yourself a favor. Take back your personal information with Incogni. You can use promo code SIDESCROLLERS to get 60% off the annual plan, or just go to incogni.com/sidescrollers. Look, Incogni supports us, and we greatly appreciate it, so please support them. All right, you can find a link to Incogni in the pinned comment as well as the description down below. We appreciate you guys checking it out. Once again, they support us, so please support them. I personally signed up for my own account just the other day because, hey, that stuff's super, super duper important to protect. So appreciate them supporting the show. Speaking of supporting the show, look, we're going to have some nice rewards today, Blabs, as Aaron W. came in with the $50 direct donation, Blabs.
Hang on. It is.
Oh, yeah, there we go. Simply saying, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Hey, thank you very much, Aaron. Hey,
Merry Christmas.
Hey, Flawed, what do you think of all that? Huh?
W, white girls, boobs. Can't go wrong. W.
Well, then you're really going to love this because Com came in with the hard $111 direct donation. Look at that. It says, Merry Christmas. Thank you for reminding us that there's some sane people out there. Com, thank you. Hey, Kay, what do you think of that?
Those are some jugs that'll slap you on the face. Holy. Big.
Oh, man. Warren over here is like, I went from talking to Pearson Morgan. Oh, man. And, oh, no. Harriet Tubman.
Oh,
wow.
Chub out.
W.
Came in with the 5. Says, all right, I'm going to get through this.
I like it.
Now this okay. It needs to be thrown out there that this is because Harriet Tubman is a new character in Civ 7, which is, a game. So just throwing that out there. Okay, so Harriet Tubman came in, says, "What it do, flawed?"
Why me, bro? That's crazy.
Yeah, I know. It's really messed up.
That's crazy.
I actually can't read the rest of this. But it says,
I want to see it.
You got your
Read it.
You got your Draco ready.
Draco.
Yeah. My
nigga.
NA. That's right.
Yeah.
Tecum Say and I are rolling up on Ben Franklin in Civ 7.
Oh my goodness.
Well, I don't even know. Did I say that wrong? I don't even know.
Whom? I've only heard racist black people say it.
Okay. Oh, I don't even know. I don't even know what to say. And then he says, "Let's send
Canceled.
Let's send that crack a packin'. Tubs out. Gang.
I suddenly want to play Civ again.
W.
I'm resold.
Same.
W. I wasn't gonna play it until I found out Harriet Tubman was in it. So.
Did I say something wrong?
No, that was
Okay.
a W. That was a W. You
Warren?
sounded natural and fluid. That sounded great.
All right. Thanks. Appreciate that.
Aren't you
That's
good?
Warren's really.
I don't know what any of that means.
Just staring down hello, darkness, my old
Like,
friend.
Ignore me. I space out sometimes.
No, it's just gonna all of a sudden it's gonna be like I'll be talking and Warren's going just like leaves,
Come out.
just out. All right. Look, we got a lot to get to, so let's get into it, including a tier list today. We're doing a tier list. Okay.
Yep. It's been in the calendar for like a year. So.
I know. It's time for a year. It's time for my favorite segment, your favorite segment, everybody in the world's favorite segment. It's time for hard news. Oh. I kind of panicked there. I really kind of panicked. I did.
You fucked it up.
I cut it a little early, and because I was looking down at Eric in the preview, and he's like ready to go, and I was like, "Oh god!" I had to go find it real quick. Well, okay, look, Blabs, I'm going to let you lead this because it just says I found the meme. So, what meme did you find?
I can't just tell you. You have to just open it up and press play.
I
like
can't.
20 seconds.
I'm not logged in, so you got to share it.
For fuck's sakes, Craig. All right, hang on. Please hold.
That's why I said I'm going to let you lead it.
Restricted.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's restricted.
I just logged out too. Okay, come back to me. I got logged out of
L
that.
fail.
I cleared my browser.
Why? What you got on there? You need to clear it,
No,
nasty.
it keeps telling me I have out of memory, and it keeps crashing on me.
You're watching a lot of. Okay.
Come back to me in 5 minutes. I've been watching too much weird shit, apparently.
Smut.
Okay, sounds good.
Hi. Not actually, guys. I'm just saying.
Okay.
Before Harry Potter.
Well, then we'll come back, I guess, Blabs.
I have to log in, and I don't remember my password. I gotta go right down.
Wow.
Okay. Well, let's talk about the Hawk Tua girl then.
W.
W, huh? Mm-hmm. You like the pump and dump from the Hawk Tua?
I
Yeah.
love thievery.
Well, if you guys recall, she launched a meme coin called Hawk about 2 weeks ago, and it was the most blatant pump and dump scheme possibly ever when it comes to crypto, where it had like $200 million. What the hell's going on?
What is this? Nice presentation. I didn't know they did
I
this.
like it.
This is nice.
Yeah.
Why are you looking
It's
like
like
that,
we got
Craig?
closer together, like we're all friends or something.
Okay.
I didn't do this, by the way. That was Craig just playing with everything.
I like it.
Okay, sounds good. All right.
I don't want me next to Craig, though. Here. That's
No. Yeah. Thank you.
I feel better.
So she did this big, like, it was millions and millions of dollars, and it lost like 95% of its value over the course of like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
So people were obviously crazy pissed. People invested tens of thousands of dollars into this thing. Why? I don't know. First and foremost, has anybody here bought any meme coins before?
Yeah.
What'd you buy?
It was Zach. You know who Zach is?
No.
Zach Morris.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was after Zach Morris. I just bought it. It was cool for a second. I was like, okay. And then like a couple days later, it went down. And I was like, okay, that was not worth my money.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
So you're telling me that that a meme coin went down in value?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, unfortunately, they were selling me with all their this is going to the moon, baby. I was so sold by it.
Right.
And unfortunately, it didn't. It went to hell.
I see that. Well, it certainly did. Let's see. Hold on real quick. What do we got here? So this is where the meme coin of Zach Morris currently is. It's valued at...
I bought in the green, just so you know.
You bought up here?
Yeah.
When it was worth 10 cents, probably at its height. Now it's worth 0.2 of a cent.
Yeah.
That's brutal.
All right. That's good.
It was only $80. I didn't put that much money into it.
Okay.
I always thought this stuff was way too volatile to even entertain. But
Yeah,
like
it
these crypto bros, they fucking hype this shit.
Yeah.
Like it's going to the moon, like you said, right? And I suspect that's what happened with that girl. She got surrounded by crypto bros who convinced her this was a good idea. I don't think she had a fucking clue what she was getting into.
I think celebrities should stay out of it because this is how it's going to turn every time.
Mm-hmm.
No. Warren, you don't strike me as a guy who's ever bought any meme coins.
Not meme coins or altcoins. I do have Ethereum and Bitcoin, and
they
performed really well, which is one of the reasons I think that the timing of this scam is when it did occur, because everything was on the way up after the election. But you're talking about two different things. Hailey Welch's coin is not anything like Bitcoin. Bitcoin is actually built upon a technology, so you're actually investing in the technology, not just a coin.
Does anybody here own any Bitcoin? I own a fraction. Does anybody own an actual full Bitcoin? We need to know who to rob.
I was gonna say, don't admit it if you do. Holy.
I know. Well, I remember hearing about Bitcoin probably late 2010s. Yeah. Maybe early 2010s. I'm sorry, late 2000s. But it was, I remember hearing about it, and they're like, you should buy some. This guy was like, you should buy some. You should buy some Bitcoin. And I was like, what? I don't even know what you're talking about. He's like, just put like $100 in it. I think it was at like 27 cents at the time. It was like super cheap, right? And he's like, just put $100 in. What are you going to do? Whatever. And I had no idea how to buy it. You had to like get a wallet first, and then through Coinbase over time, it's made it considerably easier to do all that. Mm-hmm. But think of like if you bought $100 worth of Bitcoin in 2010 or whatever, you'd be living pretty right now. So
somebody asked me to use something of I think it was like the computer that I had. They wanted to use it for something like that, and they offered me a trade, and I said no. So I just turned that option down in 2010.
Damn.
I kind of regret it.
Right, man.
Damn.
Talk about like those points in your life where you look back and you go, yeah, I really wish I can go back in time to buy Bitcoin in 2011 or whatever. But anyways, Hailey Welch is in 2011, she was probably like 6 years old, but she's definitely messed up here. And after her whole issue with this, and people got obviously really pissed, and she went into hiding over the last 2 weeks. She said she was on this, if you recall, she was on this X Space, and then like in the middle of it, she was getting grilled by CoffeeZilla, and she's like, I'm going to bed. And she went to bed, and apparently she just woke up because she posted a statement.
Sleeping Beauty.
Sure. Yeah. She posted this over on X. Says, and this, by the way, this is the most corporate lawyer speak ever. I take this situation extremely seriously and want to address my fans, the investors who have been affected, and the broader community. I am fully cooperating with and am committed to assisting the legal team representing the individuals impacted, as well as to help uncover the truth, hold the responsible parties accountable, and resolve this matter. If you're experiencing losses related to this, please contact Berwick Law using the link below, berwick.law. So here's where it goes to. You may be entitled to compensation. This sounds like one of those commercials that you see on TV if you've been hit by a truck.
Now, if you click like join an open investigation, you can actually scroll and see how many open investigations there are. And obviously Hailey's is in there.
Where is this at?
Hold crypto projects accountable, the first drop down.
This right here?
Yeah, if you click on
that. Wow.
So we can't actually see the entire list. It doesn't show up on StreamYards because like it's an extra layer, but like there is a shit ton. Like there's a Jenner one in there. Obviously Hailey's is right there, but there's like a lot. It's very interesting to see how many scams.
Yeah, so you're right. You can't see the drop down, but there's probably 40 different ones that are listed here, and ranging from Hawk. You can see. I'm just gonna kind of Balloonsville, whatever Balloonsville is, you know. So there you go. Apparently, this Berwick law is going to be the people who take care of this. Whoa, Flawed, you all right? Everything okay?
Was that me?
I think
That was Eric. Look at his face.
I didn't touch my mic. I don't think.
That was Eric. His
Me?
eyes
I was
got
just cracking my
wider
back.
than his hat.
everyone okay though. No, nobody's hurt.
No, I'm good.
I think I'm okay.
Okay, thanks. Good.
Eric,
All
are
right.
you unplugged now?
Uh-oh.
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
You were talking before. I'm like, uh-oh, he bumped it.
So, okay, let's talk about this though for a second. What do you think happens here? Kay, what do you think happens to the Hawk Tua girl?
I mean, I think that there's enough to say that she seems very ditzy and doesn't understand what's going on, and there's a bunch of people around her who seem a lot more knowledgeable about what's going on. I mean, CoffeeZilla, I didn't watch the whole thing, but I saw him confronting this person that seems like they were very experienced in it, and even in that conversation, they made it clear that this isn't for the experienced crypto users. We're trying to onboard new people. So it was very clear in the intentions from that speech that they were targeting people that didn't know what was going on and that they had done this before. So I think that she's going to be able to just pull a, hey, look, I don't know what's going on. I was just listening to bad counsel and like, I'm not accountable for this. I'm going to help everybody. And that's kind of what her tweet is saying pretty much, like, I'm supporting you guys, because if she says anything else, then the hammer of justice is going to go down on her. But I think she goes scot-free possibly on this one if she can prove that people around her were the ones that actually like were monitoring and doing everything. So.
Eric, have you talk about the rise of this girl, this Hailey Welch? You know, I don't know if we've ever seen somebody become such a internet celebrity so quick based off of spitting off penises. Can you recall anybody that got famous for spitting on penises so quick?
Paris Hilton.
Yeah, Paris Hilton.
Yeah, that's a great point. Yeah, I was getting a little horn. Go ahead.
That girl who's sleeping with 1,000 guys or whatnot.
Oh,
yeah. Oh, good. Yeah.
We didn't even get to that. We didn't even get a chance to talk about her on the show. We had her on our run sheet for like 3 days. Let's pivot to that really quick. What? Like, I'm sorry to like. Who's more disgusting? Like, legitimately, who's more disgusting? The girl or the guys who's number like 74?
Her.
There was
Still
one
her,
guy that
but yeah.
requested to be the
Slightly.
100th person, by the way, and that wigged me
believe
out.
it.
I'm like, what do you mean? You want to be the last person to get in there?
Do you want to be the
Your
leftovers?
demand.
Like, specifically, and then apparently a 101 person came by and they like shooed the 100th guy off, so he didn't know that he wasn't the last person. I'm like, what is happening with the
mad.
story? Yeah, it's disgusting, man. But I don't know. I think the 100th person or her, those are the two worst in this situation.
It's still her. She had 100 people in her, so it's
That's
still her,
true.
regardless.
Ooh.
But that dude is just slightly less disgusting.
Bro had
He's
to scrub
desperate.
hard after that.
Yeah.
Come on, like.
So this is apparently she said the next thing she wants to do is 1,000 dudes in a day, right?
Which would be like 47 men an hour or something.
Yeah.
The math.
So, so I did the math on it just now as we were prepping for here. So 24 hours times 60 minutes, that's 1,440 minutes in a day, right? And she wants to do 1,000 dudes in a day. So that means she's doing a dude every 1.4 minutes.
Man.
Could you imagine?
Stamina.
It's so
She wants to
intimate.
do it. It's going to be
She's
less
gotta
than
lay
24
there.
hours for her, though, right? So it's going to be like 30 seconds each.
It's sad what
Yeah, I
social media
can't
has
imagine
done
she's
to
going to be.
people's brains. I mean,
It is.
It's a
like,
lot of lube.
because you know, like she wouldn't be doing this if there wasn't a social media audience. Like,
True.
this is all for like clicks and just the sensationalism of it. It's sad.
Did you guys see Candace Owens interview her?
What?
No.
Amazing. Yeah.
I've
Candace did a
never
really
heard
good job.
about it.
You should watch it. Check it out.
Well, give me the quick rundown of it. What happened?
She was just doing the Candace thing where it just doesn't take any crap. It calls her out on everything. Basically, what you were just saying, that she's challenging on her the fact that she claims her mother supports this and her parents are supportive of this, and she just completely dives into that, decimates that, and she says, "You're chasing infamy. You're just chasing the notoriety. You know, you've become infamous essentially, and that's what's driving you." But she does it in this balanced way where she genuinely kind of seems concerned.
Yeah. There's something wrong with her for sure.
Yep. Talk about the ultimate pump and dump. Tell you what.
Mom of the year.
Hey, let's go. All right. What? Okay, thanks, Blabs.
Blabs later.
I hope she did that with the men.
Yeah.
Do you think she
Yeah.
screens
No,
them all?
apparently-
Do they all have to take tests?
I don't know if this is true, but apparently she went raw, which is even crazier.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I mean, are they all taking
You know-
tests beforehand to make sure?
I don't think
that
so.
just-
What guy's dumb enough to marry her in the future?
Someone's
Oh,
going
she's
to.
never getting married.
Nah, someone's gonna
That's
marry her.
Candace's
Yep.
argument, pretty
Yeah.
much, is like, who's gonna marry you in the future? Like, you've kind of
100
ruined your
guy.
whole life.
She's like,
101.
right, and she's like, "You're the only one for me after all these 5,000 guys."
It's like the
Oh, honey.
population of a small country.
Right? Yeah, it's like Flaud's entire town can go over there and meet up with it.
That's all I thought was it doesn't matter who was first. All that matters is I was last.
Oh my God! Oh, I think society is last after all that.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on
I
to.
found the meme and we have to play it.
Oh, okay.
All right.
That's right. Hey, look who I found.
Oh, there she is.
So let's just play it.
I want to talk about why men of this generation are scared of women. And I think it has to do with a bunch of reasons, and I'm going to go into it. But number one, dating apps has made...
You know what? She's right. On point. Everything that she said is 100% on point. I agree with her.
So I want to talk about...
I like the second girl. She's awesome.
She's great.
I saw it yesterday on Instagram and I was like, no way. Look who I found.
Well, look what we found. Big Amish came in, says, "Hey, let's see more of that." Says, "Merry Christmas, side scrollers and normal men. Want to give a warning to all those Path of Exile 2 devs. They are fully infected with the mind virus.
What?
I got banned from the Steam forums for wrongthink. They said I was hateful / antagonistic for using the word woke. Well, of course."
Now, was it the devs or was it like a Steam admin? Because sometimes people that like are working for Valve also ban you. I think you can usually see when it happens who it is. So that's what I would say to that person is just double check and see who it is. But that's insane either way. I hate when people get banned for stuff. It's so annoying.
Big Amish, I think there's extreme irony that you watch our show on a day-to-day basis and you're Amish. But thank you for that. Appreciate that. That's good stuff. Also, Dan came in, says, Merry Christmas, everybody, and side scrollers. I love listening to the podcast every day of the week. Dan, thank you very much. Appreciate you. Thanks for allowing us to be a part of our life, be a part of your life while allowing you to be a part of ours, which is great. Awesome stuff. We do see every single one of your super chats, Rumble rants, and direct donations. We'll get to every single one of them throughout the show. So thank you guys very much for that. But first, let's move on to 007. Now, Jeff was stoked. Speaking, look at how snazzy he looks today. Look at this guy. Always looking good on the show. Man.
It's Christmas.
It's actually
gotta
Jeff
celebrate.
Bond. Okay.
Oh, well, look at this. I mean, oh, never mind. Look at...
What is that?
Where did it go?
Nice.
Oh, it's right here. There we go. There you go. Look at that. I mean, can you tell the difference between the two? I don't know. You're right there.
My
It's
favorite
good.
one too.
That's right. Well, apparently Amazon was working on a new James Bond film, and they're like, it's been stalled in development hell. It says I like their name's Barbara Broccoli, which sounds like a cartoon character.
From VeggieTales?
Right.
Do we know who the new Bond is yet?
Nope.
No.
There is not one.
It says the franchise producer doesn't trust Amazon with the character and says, quote, "These people are fucking idiots." So...
That's the pot in the kettle right there, man, because this
Based.
woman is not very good with the franchise either.
Hollywood executives are notoriously out of touch. I mean, this doesn't surprise me at all.
But it's a Nepo baby situation because her dad and another guy acquired the rights 60 years ago. And so
Right.
she just slowly worked her way into it. But, like, she inherited it. Like, she didn't really, do other franchises. She's only done Bond.
Yeah.
It went. It was more like a business investment back in the day that she's kind of held on to, right? Nepo baby, as you said. Do you guys? Are you guys? Anybody here not a James Bond fan? No, everyone's kind of into it. Cool.
No, I don't actually fuck with it. I don't care. I'm indifferent.
Indifferent toward James Bond.
I really like the music.
Yeah,
music's good. Game was good.
I'm a huge Bond fan. I've seen them all.
Okay, let's go down the list. Everybody, give us your best James Bond, starting with John. We're gonna go around the horn here. John, who you got? Best James Bond, go.
GoldenEye.
Blabs, go.
Goldfinger.
Eric.
Octopussy.
Let's go. Kay.
You only live twice.
Warren.
Skyfall.
Oh, flawed.
Only one I seen Skyfall.
Okay, Jeff.
I'll go different. On Her Majesty's Secret Service.
I was gonna go Casino Royale.
I still have the VHS of that one.
The remake. I like the remake.
Okay.
Yeah. Wow, that's pretty awesome. We went around. Pretty much everybody had different ones except for flawed, which I think that really says.
If you'd have came to me first, it would have been Warren who did.
Well, except for Warren.
I just said GoldenEye if it wasn't said. That's my personal favorite.
You can say one more than once, I think. That's
yeah, for sure. I think that's great. I think that says a lot about the quality of Bond films over the years. I mean, this is a franchise that's lasted how many decades? Like what, 5, 6 decades at this point?
1962 is the first one.
Jeez,
isn't it the longest running franchise there is?
I would say Doctor Who is the longest one, technically speaking.
Godzilla.
Films, though, yeah.
Oh, I guess Godzilla would win.
Godzilla, yes, I do think Godzilla would beat James Bond.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah. It's just in
Not
a fight.
gadgets to beat that thing.
right. All right, let's move on. Like I said, we had a lot to. We're going to be just firing through a lot of stuff today because we do have that big Christmas movie tier list today, which will absolutely just be a giant wreck. But looking forward to that. Okay, so I was kind of in the news last night. I was getting read at by a lot of folks as last night we announced the nominations for the Real Game Awards, which our show is coming up in January. And the Real Game Awards is meant to be an alternative to the corporate, traditional access media industry award show. And the big difference between our show is that it is voted, the entire thing is created by the audience, the voting members that we have. So we announced our categories last night and our nominees, and man, oh man, did this piss some people off. We pretty much just did a rundown here, and for the most part, our categories are pretty standard. We have some fun ones. We have Husbando of the Year and Waifu of the Year, MMO and Best Fighting Game, and all these traditional categories. But the ones that really pissed people off was we did Best Game Journalist and Worst Game Journalist, and this just pissed off so many people. We also have the Worst Game of the Year, which is called the Shitty Ass Game of the Year. And today we actually opened up for the Game of the Year as well. So with that said, as soon as word got out that we were doing a Worst Game of the Year, a Worst Games Journalist category, I was told that we were harassing people and that it was harassment. And I thought this was absolutely fascinating. First and foremost, I want to open this up to you guys. Do you feel like doing a category that's based around the worst in an award show, be it game, company, journalist, do you think that is fair game?
Yes.
They do it for the Razzies.
Exactly.
Everybody loves the Razzies.
Okay. We wanted to kind of mix it up, We have 20 positive categories and 5 negative categories, right? And I think that if we're going to talk about the positive, we should definitely talk about the negative. But people are pissed at me. But the reality is that I'm just like the facilitator in all this stuff. And they're saying, well, why did you do this? And like, I didn't do this, right? The voting members suggested all the categories. The voting members suggested all the nominees. And my job is just to facilitate what they're saying and put it in a neat package for everybody. But the Access Media was pissed. And I put this tweet out yesterday just saying, who's most pissed off about this? The Access Media and the people who read Access Media. I said, good. Remember, I don't nominate any of these. They're nominated by gamers. This is the difference between our show and the industry show. It's not for the industry. It's for gamers. And I saw like Mercante, Elsa Mercante, everyone's favorite, pseudo journalist. She was pissed off, or she was, making fun of it or whatever. And that's fine. We realized once again, this show is not for them. But I think this also really points to a big divide, specifically when it comes to like the best gaming journalist and the worst gaming journalist, is that every single one of the gaming journalist folks is a YouTuber or somebody who posts on X. They don't blog. They don't. They're not a member of the traditional access media. And to me, I think that speaks to where things are at, not just in gaming, but across the board. News has changed. I think when Elon Musk said that you are the reporter, you are the news now. You create the news, like you are the journalist now. I think that's totally right, and I think that's reflected in the award nominees here. Warren, what do you think about that?
I think you're absolutely spot on with that, and I don't think there's anything wrong with you doing this, because this is all about being the alternative and having fun with it. And look at the content online that people love. It's these creators, YouTubers that point out the flaws, and everyone loves to do that. It is fun. So I think it would be an oversight to not have fun with it and not talk about the worst games and the worst coverage and the mistakes. People love that, so do your thing.
It's kind of the idea. Flaw, do you have any thoughts on that? The idea of
I'm a hater, so I love it. I love that type of stuff. I do like music reactions on my channel, and people get mad at me so much because I don't like everything and I'm vocal about it. I'm like one of the only ones who are, because people chase views and I just like to say what I really feel. So I don't grow as quick, but I keep it real so people appreciate that. And I think that that's the way to go, regardless of how many people complain about it. Doesn't matter, because everybody wants to be glazed, and everything isn't good to be glazed. Fuck that.
I think the idea of like, we talk about toxic positivity all the time, right?
Yeah,
and specifically with like the access media, we've said this on the show several times. The idea that many people that are offended by this, they've never been told like anything negative ever about them. It's always been, oh, your writing is so good. You're so, go get it, girl. Go get it, champ. Go get it, man. You're so good. And to like, for those who are pissed about it, my thought is like, if you're pissed and you're pointing the finger, like you legitimately should probably look in the mirror, because things have changed, and the audience is speaking. This is not your boss. This is ultimately the gamers, who are the ultimate boss when it comes to this. And that's actually why I'm like genuinely excited about all this. Jeff, do you have any thoughts on this?
I mean, we've been talking about a lot of access media people on the channel for movies for years. I mean, there's a lot of what quote unquote show websites, and they talk about they don't like pushback and they don't get their way and they freak out. I've lost a lot of respect for people who act like that. But thankfully, the internet's kind of given the voice to the people who are a little more direct and on the nose. And like you said, the market kind of dictates exactly who's going to grow in the social sphere. So I think these are just people kind of hanging on to relevancy before we all see through their garbage and the numbers completely drop, and even the people that employ them just go, this isn't worth it anymore. So I think it's kind of a dying thing.
Yeah. John, you got any thoughts?
No, not really. I mean, it doesn't bother me personally.
And well, I guess my thing is like, why should it? Because is this supposed to be like a fun alternative to it, right? You know, as Warren, you said, like the idea that you can make fun of this stuff, and it's like we talk shit about things every day. Everybody talks shit about things every day, and you know what? That's how people talk. People talk about, when you go see a movie, you say, "Oh, that was the best movie ever," or "That was the worst movie ever," or and you have your opinions on it. Mm-hmm. So you know, if we have a little bit of the Razzies in our show, that's totally fine.
Yeah, it's important, because that's what's going to actually keep the industry on track, or even save the industry. It's pointing out the flaws, because there's a lot of flaws. There's a lot of frustration out there. Yeah. And so it's absolutely essential that you're able to point that out.
Right.
Agreed.
And I just go back to this all once again, like, and people are pissed. There's you know, you gotta pay money to vote. It's like every single award show has some sort of barrier of entry, right? If you go to the Oscars, you go to the Emmys, whatever, those are hundreds and hundreds of dollars to be a part of voting there. We try to make this as the lowest common, the lowest barrier you could possibly have, while still having a barrier there, because guess what? Gatekeeping needs to happen. And I stand by that. I fully stand by that. And I realize that not everybody's going to be able to do it. But it also protects the legitimacy of it. The idea that it can't be overtaken by bots. People can't just make accounts, 500 accounts and vote something up. You know, you have to have skin in the game. So anyways, all of our nominations and categories are open. You guys head over to therealgameawards.com. Use promo code SIDESTROLLERS, get $5 off over there. We'd greatly appreciate it. And Yeah, I mean, if you got an issue with it, I don't fucking care. How's that? There you go. All right, let's move on. But first, Mark Diaz came in with a $100 super chat. Says, Merry Christmas, everyone. I love watching you guys every day. Whoa. Have a wonderful Christmas and keep safe. Thank you so much for what you guys do. Mark, thank you so much for your incredible generosity. Look at that. Wonderful stuff. Thank you very much, Mark. That is spectacular. Not to be outdone, Christopher came in with the 500 Swedish krones. Says, I'm a bit late, but in opinion, one of the best Bond movies is Living Daylight with Timothy Dalton and the very beautiful Miriam Diabo. There we go. Thank you for that.
It's a good one, man. That's a top 5 for me.
All right. You said you've seen them all?
Dude, I know way more about James Bond than I'm willing to admit. Like, books, movies. I got fake guns, dolls, cars, poker chips. Like, I once looked into buying an Aston Martin in California because somebody was selling it for 40 grand. Like,
oh, wow.
I really like James Bond's my favorite fictional character. People think I'm a comic book guy. I'm more like I like James Bond more than anything else. So.
I just found this YouTube channel. Like, I've just been rewatching James Bond movies for the last 2 weeks because I found this YouTube channel, the Bond Experience, the James Bond Experience.
That guy.
Yeah, he's awesome. Check him out. It's a small channel, but it reminds me of what you're talking about. He's really cool.
He's got a good presence on Facebook too, because he's like next level. He'll have like the clothes and the stuff, and
he's got the
James
Aston Martin.
Yeah, the best thing I have is the watch. I have the Pierce Brosnan Arrow watch, so that's about as high as I go. But he's good.
He is good.
Well, what's the channel called again?
James Bond Experience. Is that right, Jeff?
Yeah, you just can look it up anywhere because it's just Google it.
What is the if there was like one franchise that you guys, or one like IP that you guys could, like Blabs, it's Harry Potter. For this guy, it's James Bond. What is the one IP that you guys love so much that you could do like just a singular YouTube channel about?
It would be
John.
Harry Potter for me.
John, I'm curious what you do.
I don't know. Probably like maybe Breaking Bad or Sopranos or a show like that. There's
Not
so much.
I thought for sure you'd say Halo.
I was expecting Halo as well.
Me too.
Like, everyone thinks I'm this fucking slobbering Halo fanatic. I mean, I like Halo, but I'm not super crazy about it.
My second guess for you would have been Sonic, honestly.
John, we
You
saw
know what?
the live
Yeah, Sonic
stream.
is fair.
We
Sonic
were
is
there, John. We were there.
Blabs, obviously Harry Potter. Warren, what about you?
It would be Harry Potter as well for me.
Oh wow!
My man.
You guys should get together and do some.
We did that one time.
We
Blabs
did.
came
We
on
actually feel like his Discord.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Sorry for that. Sorry about those guys. It was fun though.
Bit insane. Can we do it again?
Yeah, absolutely. Anytime.
Jeff Bond.
I mean, I guess there's a whole channel. James Bond's very limited because the appeal. I guess I'd pick like Spider-Man or something because I'd want more people to watch. Plus, I know all the back history of like the creation of that one, so it's not about like the web shooters and the character.
Flawed.
I don't know. I literally tried to sit here and think this whole time. I have no idea. Maybe Matrix if it didn't suck past 2.
Yeah.
So just the first movie.
Yeah, just right. The first movie. Yeah, just a whole channel dedicated to Matrix 1.
Eric.
Probably Godzilla or Pokemon. I don't know.
Nice. Kay.
Oof, tough. Video game-wise, Fire Emblem. Overall, probably Sonic at this point.
Sonic you?
Not Sonic you. None of that. No.
Is he coming on next year? I'll watch that episode.
With the talking about what's their face? What's his face? Chris Chan? Yeah.
Hell no.
I don't think that'd be a very good idea to have Chris Chan on side scrollers. Just gonna throw that out there.
It'd be
Dude,
so funny,
we have
though.
an actual guest list, and he's crossed off of it. Okay.
But
if you bring him on, I want to be on there too.
I'll tell you what.
Versus Sonic Chew. Get your medallion now.
Right. Only if you wear a medallion. Okay,
don't. No. Listen, I don't want to die. I'm not wearing the medallion. Okay. There are bad things that happen to people that put on that medallion.
It's like a monkey's paw.
Yeah, it's no.
Oh my gosh. Well, I would. I don't think it would be. I don't know. People were talking about like after we talked to DSP, like 18 months ago, people were like, you got to get Chris Chan on. And I was like, okay. I had no idea who they were talking about. And then I was like, oh, that Chris Chan. Okay. We've talked about Chris Chan a few times on the show, but it would be interesting to have they, them, her, she, him on the
Did he
show.
fuck his mom?
What?
Yeah.
Did he fuck his mom?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah, he did.
Okay, yeah. Fuck that guy. That's
We're not
crazy.
doing that.
Yeah.
I feel bad for the dude, and I don't feel bad for the dude, so I just
Wait.
never talk about him on the channel.
Craig,
Hold
do you
on.
not know the lore?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Let's rewind a little bit real quick. I'm sorry. He did what?
Yeah, it's a
to
real
his
thing.
mother?
He slept with his mother. Yeah.
And his mother is capable of this? Or is she
Great.
bedridden?
That's up for debate. Dude, read the there's like, was it Encyclopedia Dramatica?
No,
That site's
no,
still around.
no, not gonna do that. Not gonna do that.
He can bring his baby mama.
Oh no.
I'm trying not to puke on the last show.
Okay, let's just go. I'm gonna pivot and just go to the next story over here.
Pivot like Ross.
Yeah. Where's the wrap it up sign, Blabs? You need that.
hang on.
Thank you.
Hang on. Okay.
Okay, thank
Please
you.
wrap it up.
All right, then let's move on to our next story. Okay, we saw this yesterday, and this was really interesting to watch. I'll tell you what, before we do all this stuff, Kay, I think it's important to give us a rundown of everything that's happened this year, specifically as it came to Sweet Baby Inc. and this whole Gamergate 2 thing. Can you give us like a quick high-level minute on how we got here today?
Holy. Okay. Well, 10 years ago, no, I'm just kidding. A company was discovered recently, and we're like, what is this weird company in all the credits? Sweet Baby Inc. What's that about? It was a 4chan post. And we found it, and then a bunch of people looked into it and discovered that there was a consultant company that was working on these games, putting in woke ideologies, DEI, etc., just to, hit certain metrics and minorities, fun. And then, internet discourse happened. People were pushing against this. Now we're at a point where almost everyone knows about this stuff and doesn't want this in their games. And that's created a lot of infighting and a lot of fights between different groups, and everyone's bickering at each other. And now there's campaigns against people, and it's just a whole shit show. But TLDR, we want our video games to be fun. And this company kind of stood in the way of it. And then a lot of other people branched off and also wanted to push this ideology too.
So and there was obviously a lot of controversy associated with it around the company Sweet Baby Inc. Well, we saw this article that was posted yesterday by GameDeveloper.com. Now, GameDeveloper.com is not on my list of websites that I visit for news, but they felt the need to post this, and they posted, when Sweet Baby Inc. was targeted for their advocacy efforts earlier this year, a Discord server and a Steam community group played a role in their harassment. We ask, do Valve and Discord consider this within their terms of service? Hashtag, I guess this is their best of 2024 article here. So this left out obviously a lot in the story, and they have since been community noted, which I think community notes are definitely probably one of the best features on X, right? I think we can all agree on that.
Yeah.
And it says it does not violate Valve or Discord's terms of service, as the main goal of the server is simply listing out games that Sweet Baby Inc. is involved with. On the other hand, Sweet Baby employees who targeted that Discord server and its owner had violated a bunch of terms of services. So they put this down here, and you can see their tweet here, and then the highest response to this is actually Cabrutus, and Cabrutus is the owner, or the guy who started up that Discord and server group over there. Says, actually, they are the ones who started the harassment campaign against me, and he brought some receipts here. This is Chris Kindred, formerly of Sweet Baby Inc., and put it out here. So, obviously the Steam curator harassment group, Sweet Baby Inc. detected, is led by this person. Here's them trying to be slick so they don't get reported. Even with discriminatory language filed off, the group itself fails the code of conduct. Anyways, it says, so report the F out of the group and report the creator since he loves his account so much. So they tried to really go in on Cabrutus. So It was interesting to see, and the tweet itself is getting destroyed in the comments. Obviously, you see Savvy, you see Smash, and Endymion, Hypnotic. Everybody just piling on this, and not a single positive comment here as you scroll down, because they've been called out. They've been called out here. So I think this is a broader discussion outside of just GameDeveloper.com, but the idea, and we touched on this earlier when we were talking about the Real Game Awards, but the idea that media has shifted so much that prior to community notes on X, you'd see something and you just kind of, okay, I know that's not true, but it's still out there, and it was what a lot of companies deem misinformation. But that has changed a lot since Elon Musk has taken over, and a lot of people see it as a bad thing. I don't know, John, your thoughts on just kind of the changing media landscape and how X has become this place where you can actually go in and find the truth.
Well, I think Community Notes is one of X's best features by far. The idea that you can crowdsource the accuracy of something that's said, rather than a correction coming from a single authoritative source, that's a brilliant thing to crowdsource. And it's crowdsource. I'm glad that it's there for sure.
Warren?
Sorry, I zoned out. I'm so sorry.
He's like Harry Potter, butterbeer, broomsticks, Slytherin.
Cheers, Warren.
Well, Warren, we were just talking about how the general change of media and how X has become this place where you can, as John said, crowdsource information to make sure that it's accurate.
I think it's a great thing. I do think that Elon is right about people becoming the reporters, and it echoes like what you were talking about earlier with what you're doing with the Game Awards, and the whole landscape is changing. I think, the technology is for the best.
Mm-hmm. And it also helps that X makes their algorithms open source. You can see the code that's being run. They're transparent about that.
Right. Guys on the bottom, you guys got anything? Did everybody else zone out while I was talking?
Well, what I like now is that it's kind of because people used to be like, oh, well, Snopes fact check this, and Snopes says it's false, therefore. And now it's like, no, now Citizen Press is at it again, and we're like, no, this is what actually happened. And it's so essential with Twitter, too. Again, somebody being around 10 years ago during the original Gamergate and everything, seeing all of the things that happened during that, and then trying to recall all that and tell you all today, it's like so much of that conversation was lost within Twitter, and it's so hard to recover that. Accounts got banned, etc., and you just can't find that information anymore. Now with Community Notes, which was great with this post, because this was a post that was made before the whole going against Valve and being like, hey, you shouldn't be hosting this on your platform and blah blah blah. They made this identical post before, which really annoys me about this website. I know they're just doing it's a best of 2024 wrap up, but it's very clear they chose this as a target, So I like that now we can strike that with Community Notes and be like, no, these things happened, X amount of months ago, and here's just a compilation, and here you go. You can't hide under the internet moves fast, and you can't find this information easily anymore. So that's what I really love about Community Notes. I think sometimes they get a little abused if people are trying to stop other people from getting monetized. But overall, I think Community Notes are really positive, and it holds people accountable. That's the number one thing I care about. So
we need a lot of that on the internet, because so many people just, I don't want to say get away with stuff, but they just don't really act in a way that they should. And so I do like when there's always facts to back up stuff and kind of stop it in its track.
Well, I mean, but we even saw this on a broader level going into the election, where we saw the vice president and president of the United States both get fact checked by X and community noted for blatant lies. Kay, you said you started here talking about, you said, well, 10 years ago, and obviously that goes back to the original Gamergate is what you're referencing, and how if you were to go to Wikipedia right now, it would talk about how it was a harassment campaign, right? But the reality is that it was built around journalistic ethics in the video game space, right? And it's funny because that narrative, the mainstream narrative is that of this harassment thing. Oh, the Gamergate. It was so bad. There was the TV show that was the TV episode that was made about Gamergate, and it was this guy stalking the journalist, or whatever, right? But the narrative behind this movement this year in 2024, like that's being shifted. It's been shifted to where the traditional access media can't go in and say this is the way it is, because now. Because of community notes, because of X, because you're the ability to go in and say, that's not what happened. Do you think that if I mean, obviously X was in a lot different place than it was 10 years ago, but had we had community notes a decade ago, do you think that that we would be in the place that we're at now from a gaming perspective? I mean, I'm talking about larger discussion here with like Zoe Quinn and Anita Sarkeesian and all them, like giving them any power. Like their power would have been voided immediately with community notes.
You got to think who had control of Twitter though back then. I mean,
right. No, it's just a hypothetical.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And I agree with that. I was just saying, like, we saw on the Joe Rogan show years ago, what was it? Jack Dorsey and his lawyer came on, and they were like talking about the bias of Twitter and all that. You're right there. That kind of has built the sphere we have, and I think we're finally chipping away at it, which is good because we'll kind of look back in 10 years as, well, from now, and it was just this ugly blip, but it controlled so much. And think of all the money that's lost. I'm not trying to sound greedy, but I always ask, like, when I see the Sweet Baby Inc. stuff or these DEI things, it's like, who is this for? Because, some of this stuff is meant to target somebody like me, and I go, this is stupid. I don't want this. And then you see other people like, I don't want this stuff either. And it just makes me question, like, what is the purpose of anything? And I'm glad that we're kind of moving past that, and we can just do what more people want instead of filling the internet or making games that are just junk.
Right. Man, it's crazy to think about how like something simple like community notes is such a stopgap, and it just stops everything down immediately in the ability to kind of say, nope, that's not right. That's not how it goes, and holding people accountable. All right, we're going to get to this this Christmas movie list here in just a minute, but we have another important story to talk about. And this goes beyond video games and entertainment, but it has to do with the internet. I've only heard this guy's name on the periphery, Nick Fuentes. Can anybody give me a rundown on who this guy is?
Oh boy.
I don't know if we can.
I would say he's far right. I would say he's far right. I think it's fair, accurate characterization. He's
he's a troll in reality.
Really troll.
He's hard to pin down because he says so much outlandish shit deliberately.
Yeah. I think he's funny.
He's been kind of deplatformed by several platforms. I don't think YouTube does YouTube allow him to post?
No. Okay. People get banned for having him on their shit, on their content.
Wow.
Yeah. That's why Sneako's not on YouTube.
So he's super political. I mean, I'm just looking at this post.
He led a movement called the America First movement, and a lot of people were kind of championing that. It was really about Christianity and bringing about tradition to America and putting America first. And then things kind of started to unravel. He started hosting events, and it got weird because he was getting everyone's information. And then, of course, the big event in America happened in January. And he was maybe or maybe not telling people to go into the Capitol, but he somehow got out scot-free compared to a lot of other people. Yeah, and so there's a lot of like, is he kind of, psyoping or like what it is? But he's an interesting character. He's a bit of a lol cow in my opinion as well. Yeah. But he's a whole package.
He knows how to go viral.
For me, it goes beyond the January 6th thing. I do think he flirts. For me, what's considered, he flirts a bit with some things, just shake something within my stomach, or he'll like do the salute. He's just a bit too like Candace Owens. I don't think is in the same category as him. I think he toys with that space where I just won't go. That's just me.
See, he's an agitator and whatever. That's fine, but I find more of his his behind the scenes things interesting. Again, how are you the one person on camera that's like, go do this, and then somehow you're fine and you're not the one in jail, but everyone else is still in prison for this? And also like some of the interesting things with people that were in the America First movement. those of you who watch a little more of the internet blood sports know about the cum hunting and all that kind of stuff. I won't get deep into that.
Didn't know
but
about
there's
that.
some stuff.
Didn't
It's
know
a
about
little
that.
sussy. People think that he may or may not be very
Oh,
gay,
I do know
so
about that. Yeah,
It's
I hear
yeah.
about that. But I didn't know about cum hunting. I'd never heard of that.
I've never heard of that.
What a phrase.
All right. Well, with that said,
Big rabbit hole. Like I can't summarize this man in 5 seconds.
okay. Well, with that said, last night apparently somebody went to his house and tried to kill him. He has video from his front door cam, and he says this is courtesy of his ex account. Says the killer parked his car in front of my house and approached my door with his pistol drawn and what appears to be a crossbow. I was live streaming at the time. He rings the doorbell, tries the doorknob, and yells, "Yo, Nick." So here is this. This is the guy walking up with crossbow in hand, gun. I don't even know if I can show this on YouTube.
I don't know if you can either, to be honest, but
okay. Anyways, he goes up and he's like looking inside the house and like knocking on the door politely. I to be honest, like if you're gonna go kill someone, are you gonna knock on the door politely?
He already killed 3 people right before that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
This guy did?
Yeah, the day
Yeah.
before he went.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's unfortunately a lot that happened with that. But
What?
yeah, he was in other parts of Illinois, and he did kill 3 people. And then,
Jeez.
sadly, right after that incident, 2 dogs also died in Nick's
Yeah,
neighbor's
killed 2
house.
dogs.
So it's
Yeah.
really awful situation.
What?
That's why his tweet says the killer. I'm like, but bro, you're still alive. How can he be the killer if you're
Yeah.
still here?
No, he went and
Killed
killed
people.
like 3 people, 2 dogs.
Jesus.
Really awful situation.
Okay, but I think. Go ahead. Yes.
If the plan was to just outright shoot him in the doorway, it makes sense to actually just knock the door as if you're a regular visitor. But why the fuck would you also have a crossbow? Like
That's the crazy part.
Pick one or the other, man.
And they said he had an incendiary device as well.
Yeah.
Apparently, yeah, I forgot about that.
But I think
He's
this
going
this
off.
this brings up to a larger conversation about doxing, right? And I think this is something that everybody here works online in some way, shape, or form. And I think it'd be ignorant to say that it's like everybody can find everybody's information if they really, really want to, right? It's just a matter of then taking that information and then putting it online, right? And the idea of why doxing is such a negative thing. And this guy, like, I don't know Nick Fuentes from whoever, right? If he walked by me, I would have no idea who he is. But he clearly has rubbed some people the wrong way. Rubbed a lot of people the wrong way, to the point to where somebody's going to walk up to his front door and try to kill him. When it comes to and that guy had to have got his information somehow, right? Whether it's from doxing or whatever. I've said this many times. I don't think this is a controversial statement at all. I think that doxing should be extremely punishable. I don't know what that punishment looks like, but it should be a highly punishable offense. Because you're literally endangering people. I don't know. What are y'all's thoughts on that? Is doxing just a fact of life of working on the internet?
If you're posting it intentionally, trying to trigger a response similar to swatting, we obviously know. Okay, yeah, that should be. Yeah, if you're doing it in that kind of manner, where you're doing it to get someone to respond to the physical location, and you're not just accidentally leaking. I mean, it goes to the motive.
Yeah. Should be like assault if that's the motive.
What do you guys think the punishment for doxing should be?
I think it depends on the situation. I don't think it's like a one rule fits all.
No, I think
Because, like, let's be real. Some people claim they're doxxed when the information's already out there. There's other people who actually are doxxed. So I feel like it's like a case by case situation.
If you post it, then you're doxxed.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
If it happens accidentally, then obviously nothing. But
has anybody been doxxed before?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no one will fuck with me because I have face tattoos and I'm black, so they don't even. They keep
I remember on my show I was talking about, like, I never leaked my location, but I would have camera angles pointing out the window, and people would look at buildings and triangulate my position. Based on the scenery around my house. And they would figure out what street I was on.
That's why I don't stream outside.
And they would share that in the comments. And then it's just like, is that doxing? Like,
yeah.
I don't know. Flag.
That happened to me once when I was we rented an Airbnb to do some kind of event, and somebody figured out we stood on the front porch for like 12 seconds just to show the place, and they're like, "Oh, they're here." I blocked that person, and I don't do anything like remotely like that anymore. I'm just like, forget it. You find me, you find me, but I ain't telling you anything about me. I just keep a wall. There's no windows, anything in here.
I'll tell you a quick one. I did an interview with the Free Press that they didn't end up doing anything with. Thank goodness. We started to film it in this room. They didn't like the lighting or whatnot, so we went outside and they insisted they had this professional cinematographer, and they insisted on doing it in the driveway right in front of my house. And they're like, "Oh, I promise the address won't be in focus or anything. We won't dox or anything." I was so stupid at the time. This was months ago. Someone could have easily, like what you were just described, because we have Google Earth now, we can see that someone could have easily figured it out. And so it was dumb of me, but.
And Google Earth has that like setting where it's called like archives or history, where you can see previous things on that specific location. So like a building that existed 20 years ago is no longer there, but you can still see it if you go back to like 2002.
Jeez,
it's wild.
Well, the one thing about Texas, and I'm proud to be a Texan, is that if somebody comes up on your property, you have the right to defend yourself.
Sure do.
And
I know people who have made the argument that privacy should no longer be a thing because that's just the way technology is going. And I just cannot subscribe to that idea at all.
I don't agree.
People are too crazy to trust with that kind of power. Like, seriously, look what just happened to this dude. It could happen to anybody. Oh, you said something I didn't like. There are a lot of unhinged people out there.
A lady went to his house like a couple weeks ago, and he maced her and pushed her down the stairs.
Right.
So I was going to mention that. So the whole reason he got doxxed to begin with, and why this is blown up, is because he said "your body, your choice," which is like whether
no,
you
he said
disagree,
"your body, my choice."
Or your body, my choice. Sorry, that's what I meant. Your body, my choice.
Yeah.
And because he said that statement, a bunch of women got up in arms, and then they doxxed him, and they were all running with this. So like they put him in danger over an opinion, which to me is just never okay. Like you're allowed to have whatever opinion you want. I don't care if I like it or I don't like it. You don't go to someone's house then after that, dox them, and then put them in a situation where they're in complete danger.
Yeah.
Right? And like look at the result of that. Now somebody came to his house, then killed his neighbor's 2 dogs over this because you didn't like a sentence
He
that
didn't
he
even.
said.
Nothing happened to him.
Well, nothing should have happened to him either.
That's what I'm saying. Like you missed your
Right.
entire target by trying to dox him. You killed 2 dogs. You got 2 dogs killed. He's fine.
That's like, I think that's one of the differences between, obviously everybody here on the show, we're passionate about our things, but we're certainly not going to, put anybody else's information out there. And we're certainly not going to show up at their house, right? Ever, like what kind of crazy psycho do you have to be to show up at somebody's house? It's like, yo, dude, it's the internet, Yeah, right. Well, look, whether you agree with them or not, that should never happen. Somebody shouldn't walk up to your doorstep with a gun.
Especially over a clear joke, by the way.
Yeah.
Like, it was obviously a joke. So you're literally doxing this man because you don't like that he made an offensive joke.
And I thought it was a funny joke, too, because it was Kamala was running on abortion. So they were saying, my body, my choice. And he just said, oh, Trump won, so I guess it's your body, my choice. It was just a flip of Trump winning. And people took it like, oh, he's trying to do all this extra shit, which he has joked about. But that wasn't that joke.
Warren?
How did the guy die? Do we know? Did the police?
He got killed by
respond?
cops.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. So what?
He shot at the cops. The cops shot him.
Oh, jeez.
Jeez, that's a big part of the story.
Was this a death by suicide thing, or was this a
That's
suicide
what
by
the guy
cop?
was Probably
suicide by cop? Yeah. That's what I meant. Yeah. Okay. So, and do we know anything about the guy itself? The guy who knocked on the door, like the guy who died? Other than
some people are saying he wasn't even targeting Nick. They're saying that he was just looking for somewhere to run. Saw that house, went to it, even though he parked the car in front of his house. Like people are making the argument that it was just a random house he picked.
Didn't he say his name in the
Said
video?
his name.
But they're saying that he looked at the mailbox and was like, whose house can I go in? And just yelled Nick. But I think he was going there for Nick.
Yeah.
That'd be a crazy coincidence.
It would be.
It's
it
like
would be. Just happens to be at Nick's house after he gets
Well, there was a
doxxed.
bunch of packages at the door, so he could have seen the names on the packages.
Yeah.
Said names, so.
I mean,
If
maybe
he killed 3 people just to go to Nick Fuentes, that's crazy to me.
Right. And he killed.
Of it being him, though.
Yeah. But I do think this speaks to a larger societal issue You know, you talk about, we make our living online, and but there's a lot of people who live online. They're perpetually online. They never go outside. They get so wrapped up in these bubbles, and then ultimately they make really, really bad decisions. And this is a bad decision that not only ended the life of 3 people, but also the guy who killed those people. It's like, dude, what are we doing? I think this goes back to what are we doing in society? It's
dude. I would ask this question. It seems there does seem to be an increase in violence, and I keep wondering, is this linked to Luigi? Because now everyone's like, "Oh, can I go be this martyr? Can I gain notoriety by taking out someone hates?" They're seeing how he's being treated. He's become this celebrity. It's going to tempt people. Some people will be tempted by that.
Absolutely,
I agree.
He's so hot. He's so hot though, and that's okay. He has abs.
So that's okay.
Didn't they say the same thing about Ted Bundy back in the day?
Yeah.
And now it's like,
man, that gets into an entire there's this entire subculture of women who are like obsessed with mass murders, right?
Charles Manson had like wives in jail. Like they would come see him. I don't get it.
Kay, you strike me as somebody who'd be obsessed with a mass murder.
What? Why? Because I'm getting married to a guy with blue eyes? Is that why?
Blonde hair, blue eyes. Let's go.
Right? No, that phenomenon is just so strange to me. The like obsession over like, oh, but he's a bad boy. I want to be with a guy that's killed. Like, what? What are you saying, lady? That's crazy.
Don't knock it till you try it.
When you wake up dead, you'll regret it.
What do we need to know about that, Flawed? It's crazy.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, don't knock it till you try it. Nathan came in and says, what you're talking about is how Korean IRL streamers hunted down Johnny Somali by coordinating CCTV footage to knock the lights out of him.
Yeah, that was funny.
If online people want to track you down, they will. Yeah.
And he's invited it. Come find me. Come knock me out. And then they did multiple people like in the same night.
We haven't had a chance to talk about that dude on the channel. I mean, it was on a run sheet for like a week, and it just kind of we never really got to it.
We talked about it when you weren't here.
Okay, well then
Okay.
I didn't have a chance to talk about it. And apparently he's going to be in jail for like 20 years or something over in Korea. Okay,
good.
It's nuts.
Good.
That ghost says, Press says the drones are from Diddy. He sent out hundreds to get rid of evidence and people.
Makes sense.
All right. Thank you. That's nice.
Diddy drones.
Honey Badger says, if something is public information, it still doesn't make a difference. You shouldn't post people's information regardless. I think that's just a courtesy thing, and I agree. Right? Yeah. Like, that's just humans being humans, nice to each other. Don't be a dick. That's like the number one rule, right? Mercenary says, doxing should be attempted a murder charge or worse.
That's crazy. If no one...
I think swatting should be.
Yeah, I don't know about attempted murder.
Swatting, yeah.
The Copper Owl came in and says, Nick is literally in bed with a commie, Destiny.
He had to watch the video several times to prove it wasn't him. Why? Why would you need to review the tape to say it's not me?
I wouldn't watch it.
What did he do? Did he pull out a measuring tape? Go, look, nah, different size.
He was like, that doesn't look like me. And you guys are putting me in a situation. The only way I can prove it is if I show my parts. Pretty much was his argument. It's like,
is there a Destiny sex tape?
Bro, why did you watch it multiple times?
I didn't even know that.
It never happened. You would have to watch it to know it didn't happen, and it wasn't you.
He's like, everyone keeps watching this all the time, and it's not me. Look, this person looks like this. I was like, what?
Wait.
It's too specific. Like, you're too specific.
Yeah, it's a real thing.
Wait, so Warren, you didn't know there was a Destiny sex tape?
I did not know that.
Who's Destiny?
Warren's over here going.
You're so better off not knowing.
I don't want to.
John Tron won. That's all I have to say.
I just heard about something. His messages got leaked, proving that he was in a relationship with Lauren Southern. Which, if that's true, that just blows my freaking mind.
That's true.
That's crazy.
Who's Lauren Southern?
Denied it. Political talking head.
Yeah, prominent commentator, political commentator.
Okay. All right, nice.
And they're on opposite sides of the aisle.
Yeah, and they were fiercely debating just recently over after the assassination attempt on Trump and Destiny was going on those rants. He was having those X spaces, and those two were going at it.
And then fucking.
Right.
That just fueled it, man.
Having rage sex afterwards, just so mad at each other. God. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, look, we do see every single one of your super chats, direct donations, and Rumble rants. And guess what? We're going to read every one of them. And we appreciate it. So thank you very much. But it is our last show before Christmas break. And Blabs has been saying that we need to really do this Christmas movie tier list.
Yeah.
So Blabs has it pulled up. We are going to find a way to get everybody, all 8 of us, and you, gentle normal man, on the same page. And we're going to effectively rate the best Christmas movies ever. And nobody will disagree with this list ever because this apparently is the best.
Yeah, there's no fighting.
Okay.
Totally.
So Blabs, it's your show, baby.
All right, so the categories are legendary, great, good, bad, horrible, trash, and never watched. So I did not make this tier list, by the way. This is, like a generic one on tiermaker.com. But look at all the movies that we have to go
the
through.
legendary ones.
Oh, this is easy.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think we should just start from the top here.
I have a suggestion here. I think that what we do is everybody just gets a movie. Like I'll start with the first one, then the next one goes to John. That's what I
was gonna go with.
And then
there's way too many.
And that will allow everybody to be pissed at everybody, which will be great.
Damn it! I don't get Die Hard. Shit.
Okay. Counting it off. Wait, Die Hard's on there. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's been a Christmas movie this whole time since 1988.
There's lots of the movies in here, guys. I mean, you even got Gremlins.
Okay. So Blabs, before we get to each movie. I would like for you to say the title of the movie and then tell the person whose job it is to allocate that.
Okay, so A Christmas Story goes to Craig.
Legendary.
Okay.
Agreed.
All right, this one is Jim Carrey's A Christmas Carol to John.
It's been so long since I've seen it. Great, I guess. Good, maybe good.
Good?
Oof, good, yeah. Let's do good.
Okay.
To me, Charlie Brown, Christmas, you know what? Legendary. Shut up. All right.
Just because it's old doesn't mean it's legendary. Just gonna throw it out there.
Listen, keep that thoughts to yourself and about yourself.
He's right.
All right, Arthur Christmas. That one should go to Warren.
I haven't seen that. I'm sorry.
No, you know what? That's fair because neither have I.
Neither have I.
Trash.
What the hell is Bad Santa?
Oh my god. Bad Santa's hilarious. I'm going to give that legendary. I love that movie.
Oh, wow.
I don't think it should be legendary, but it's good.
Oh, bro, it's legendary. Come on. We need a little comedy with our Christmas.
It is good.
All right. Eric, Die Hard.
It's on its own tier. It's the Christmas movie.
Okay, put it at the front. Put it in front of Christmas Story.
Yeah.
Legendary, bro.
Oh, what the hell? Okay, there we go.
Okay,
all right. Let me do it. All right, Flawed, I'm judging you so hard for Elf right now.
I'm not a Will Ferrell fan, but I know other people like it, so I'll say good.
That a boy! It's overrated. Let's go!
I hate Elf, man.
What did you
I'm on
say?
the dislike
It's good.
train,
I'll
too.
say Elf is good.
Damn.
You're being nice to Elf.
I am
man.
being nice. because I would put it lower, to be honest. But
I actually love this movie.
I'm a man of
Jeff?
the people.
I've never seen it, so we got to put on never
Wow,
watched.
it's actually really cute. It's got Julie Andrews in it as like the nanny.
Has anybody seen it besides
Me.
Blabs?
Nope.
Blabs,
what
okay.
is that?
I've never even heard
It's a
of
Disney
that.
movie from like 2004. It's adorable. It's got Julie
That's new,
Andrews,
too?
Mary Poppins. Anyway.
All right.
Four Christmases to Craig, right?
Let's go snake style. Let's bring it back. Let's go back to Jeff.
All right, Jeff. Four Christmases.
Never watched it.
Ah!
Ooh. Has anybody on the panel seen it?
We talked about it the other day, remember? It's the
no.
Sonic movie with the poster.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
It's good.
Anybody seen For Christmas? Good.
Good?
Okay. Put it in
Do
good.
I put on good then? All right.
Yeah, that's fine.
Let's go. Oop.
Okay.
Okay. Frosty the Snowman, Flawed.
I'm going great.
Woo, man. All right.
I would go
all right.
legendary, but I wasn't.
Good
Again,
spot
he's
for it.
white. He's white.
Oh, Eric's getting all the good movies. Eric, Gremlins.
Oh, Gremlins? Great.
Okay. Ooh, okay. Where's Home Alone going?
Oh, come on. That's legendary. It's a Christmas
Yeah,
movie.
it is. It is.
Okay.
That's
I
right.
guess Frosty should have been legendary. I'm sorry.
Do you want to
Yeah,
move
yeah.
it?
You can put it legendary.
You made your decision.
You shut up.
That's crazy, damn.
Wait. Go
Oh
up
no,
there,
it's
bro.
stuck.
Okay, there we
It's
go.
stuck,
All right. Warren, Home Alone 2.
I would go legendary for that as well.
That's what I thought.
No.
Order, whatever.
Home Alone 2?
Oh.
Yeah. I love both
Maybe
of them.
great.
I don't think it's legendary, but okay.
I'm about to piss everybody off. Dr. Seuss, How the Grinch Stole Christmas. Horrible.
Okay.
What?
No, that's
Okay,
fine.
this
That's fine.
is no. I'm
I'm okay with that.
No.
This is terrible.
No, I'm okay with that. Now this Grinch.
I hate the Grinch. I hate all
This
versions.
Grinch.
Jesus Christ. You just have people looking at you right now, Blabs, trying to figure out what's happening.
I agree with Blabs,
Yeah.
bro. I agree
No.
with Blabs.
The Jim Carrey one could be on
All I
horrible.
care about is Flaud's opinion.
Blab sounds like a
Carrey one
Grinch
could be
herself.
horrible?
I'm an artist. I like the Dr. Seuss style. The Jim Carrey one's just
Jim
really
Carrey is a
annoying.
legendary one.
I love him, just not in that one.
Oh, I love the Grinch.
All right, John, now you get the live action How the Grinch Stole Christmas.
Great, I think.
My daughter
You
is
think
scared.
I'll tell you.
so?
I'll accept it.
I
I'll
think he's
accept
wrong.
it. I think
Blabs-
it's legendary, but I'll accept it.
Blabs, did you skip yourself?
No, but what do you? Hello? Were
What'd
you
you
not
put
here?
in? Oh, okay. You just
She
used
just
it horrible.
triggered all of us and then left.
No, I'm trying to forget it.
I think his role as the Grinch is one of the best things Jim Carrey has ever done.
I agree.
That is a fair point.
I
I still
agree.
think it's shit.
Okay.
All right, John.
No, John just went
Craig.
Yeah.
Wonderful Life.
legendary.
Yes.
All right, that's okay.
Okay, and it's back to me.
Oh shit.
Back to me.
go.
Let's go. Who wants to see Arnold? Arnold.
In theaters.
Literally my
right here.
favorite
Oh my
movie
God,
ever.
look at
In
Jeff.
theaters. I
Who
love
wants
that
it?
movie.
Who wants a Turbo Man?
Look at Jeff.
That's fire, Jeff.
Yeah, Lester sent it to me. I love this thing.
I
Nice.
like that.
All
Must be
right.
hard to get.
I'm gonna look to the chat. Chat, what should it be? Let's go. You
I
know,
think it should be in horrible.
shut
What?
your mouth.
Blabs,
Thank you,
what
Craig.
are
Thank you.
doing? I can't stand by this.
It should be
Blabs.
legendary.
Jingle All the Way is. Let me just be very clear. Jingle All the Way. Are we talking? We're doing this now.
Yeah, go on.
Jingle All the Way is a phenomenal Christmas movie. It's not for everybody, so therefore it is not legendary, but it is right below in the great category. You stop that. Stop it. It is right below in the great because it's if you go watch it today, it's still super fun.
Yeah.
And it should be for everybody. And if it's not for you, like Blabs, you're wrong. Very
accept
clear.
it.
I
So
agree.
I'll
you're
accept it.
selecting great.
I'll
Great.
accept it.
All right, great. All right, now we're going back down again, aren't we? So
It's for you.
it's still you, isn't it?
No, it's John.
Okay, John. Sorry, Love Actually.
I actually kind of like this one. I would say
Oh.
good.
Good. Just
Never seen
good.
it.
Just
Yeah,
good.
just good. Just good.
All right.
Yeah.
You
I've never
disappoint
seen
me.
it.
Blabs over here. Just good. Just good.
Okay, Me, Myself, and I, Miracle on 34th Street. Okay, I watched as a kid. I can't really remember a whole lot, so I'm just gonna say good. I'm just gonna put it there. It's not
All
the
right, yeah.
greatest. It's all right.
I'll accept
There's also another one. So Miracle on 34th Street again, Warren.
Yeah, I haven't seen that one.
Oh.
Is it good? I don't want to diss it. Just
it. Nah,
because I haven't
diss
seen
that
it.
shit.
Okay. Put it in the trash.
Okay. Trash Warren?
It's John
I
Hughes.
guess. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
that's
guess, man.
that's before
It's not
me.
that bad.
That's
I watched it
before
the
me.
other night.
Put it in the trash. All
All
right.
right. Okay, Mixed Nuts.
It's been
Never
so
seen it.
long since I've
What is
watched
this
that movie. Is this a Steve Martin movie? I think it is,
Steve
right?
Martin movie.
Yeah. I remember it being good. I'm gonna give it good.
All right. Mixed Nuts, good. Okay.
Oh, you tread lightly
Now
here,
we
Eric.
got-
Yeah.
Eric. Christmas
This is for Mrs.
Vacation.
Movies. It's legendary.
Yes.
We watched it the other night with our
Ah.
daughters,
Good.
and they were laughing.
All
I'm
right.
going legendary for Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
Oh, that was
Yeah.
fast. Okay.
As a Christmas
Yeah.
movie. Okay.
Yeah,
That's
absolutely.
a Thanksgiving movie, though.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
agree.
Hey, it's in the
Because of
list,
that,
right?
should go
John
down.
Candy? No way.
Nah,
Okay.
that's disrespectful. That's legendary.
All right, Jeff, I'm going to judge you so hard on this shit movie called The Polar Express.
Never watched it.
What?
Me either.
You know what? That's
Ooh.
fair. That's a fair
I
assessment.
hate the Polar
I hate
Express with a
Polar
passion.
Hate it.
It is so
Creepy.
ugly and uncanny
Creepy.
valley and just no.
Hate it.
Isn't that Robert Zemeckis?
It's Tom
Yeah, it is.
Hanks. Every other character is Tom Hanks.
It's
Yeah,
good.
What?
It's not.
What?
It's not
Not.
great.
It's
It's
trash.
it's not bad.
It's
It's
bad.
just it's fine.
Listen,
Every
it's Jeff's
character is
choice.
Animation
It's
is
like Sophie's choice, but
Uncanny
it's Jeff's
Valley.
this time.
So I'm gonna put it in the never watched because I can't. It just looked like crap when I saw the trailer.
That's
Like,
boy. All right,
was
we're
I
gonna
high
go there. It's trash.
You could put Rudolph in good if that's the claymation, whatever it's called. That one's good.
Yeah, stop
There you
motion.
go.
Classic. Yes.
Okay, Bill Murray, Scrooged, flawed.
I've never seen it.
All right, has anyone seen it?
Scrooge
It's
is
great, in
so
my
good.
opinion.
I think it's a
Yeah.
great
It's just one of my
movie.
top 5 Christmas movies.
All right,
Alright.
go with what
Richard
they say
Donner.
because I've never seen it.
It's
Good.
great in my
Go
opinion.
with good then.
Okay.
Boop. All right, Eric, the man who invented Christmas with Dan Stevens. Now I actually seen this one. It's not bad.
I've never heard of it.
I liked
It's
it. I
like-
watched it the other day.
Yeah,
Very
it's like
interesting.
more like a BBC type of film, isn't it?
Whoa, pause.
What?
The British
Flawed?
kind.
Oh, okay.
Not the big black beep.
All right. First thing comes to my mind every time.
So Eric, where you want to put this?
I've never seen it.
Never
That's
seen
already
it.
bad.
All right, never seen
Never
it.
seen it.
I recommend watching it. It was a really
Yeah.
good watch.
Listen, should we just put it under good if we've?
I think it's a good, in my opinion.
Is that fair with you, Eric?
No, I said
No.
That a boy, Eric. Hold it.
Yeah.
Feet to the
Hold the
fire.
line.
Hold the line. Yeah.
I've never even heard of it. It can't be a good movie if I haven't heard of it.
That a boy.
Listen,
And it was
we're
called
doing enough
Beauty and
for
the
other
Movies.
movies, so I was just checking.
I
here.
love it. Love it.
Your
Excellent.
mouth, Craig. All right. Let's
Watch
see.
movies for a
Kay,
living.
the Muppets Christmas Carol.
Oh, this is like the easiest legendary on the list.
That's right. That's
Oh,
right.
wow.
I
So
never
I'm
seen
gonna
it.
judge you.
I got that on tape still.
All right, Warren, The Nightmare Before Christmas.
People are going to probably get mad if we don't do legendary, but I'd say great.
Me
Okay,
too.
put it in
I'd
great.
say
That's
as
fine.
well.
That's
I'd say
fine. I've
great.
never seen it, so I don't care.
What?
Oh,
We
dude,
had
that-
this conversation like 5 times in the last year, Craig. It's
And,
not my
and,
fault.
and how have I responded every time?
Like, idiot.
What?
Okay,
Nightmares
me
are
my-
legendary, man. It's terrific.
Santa Claus,
Me,
never
myself,
seen
and
it.
I, Santa Claus, legendary.
Never seen it.
Well, that's just weird. Flawed.
Oh my
Mo was just watching it the other day. It looks stupid.
Okay, I didn't know Trading Places was a Christmas movie, but this one's for John.
It takes place
Uh,
over all the
le-
holidays.
Legendary. This
Legendary,
is
yeah,
fucking
it's a
good.
fun movie.
It's so good.
Yeah.
Call Me Claus with Whoopi Goldberg. What the hell's that?
Trash
Craig?
automatically.
Yeah.
Yeah, trash bags.
I've
Never
heard
seen
of
it.
that.
Never seen it. She gets the going under there. What's
Yeah.
what's the next one?
All right, this one's Christmas with the Cranks.
Oh yeah, that one's it's like
All right.
yeah,
I've
it's like
never read
Good.
it's
It's
on
good.
the it's like good bad. It's like a bad good. You
You
know.
want it bad or good?
I'll put it in good.
All right. There
Yeah.
we go. Oh,
The
hello?
humor is very exaggerated,
There we go.
but it's a
Yes.
funny watch.
Yeah.
All right. Is this Craig again?
I think I just did two.
Yeah, all right. Sorry, I'm losing track. There's too many of us. John, Santa Claus 2.
I haven't seen it.
What?
Oh, it's so good. I love it.
Is that the one with Martin Short?
That's
Yeah.
number
He
3.
has to get his wife.
Was it 3?
He has
I
to
thought
find
it
a
was 2.
Mrs. Claus.
Oh yeah, there it is.
The
Sorry,
one
I'm
with
looking
the
right at
frost and all that, that's the third one. Jack
Yeah.
Frost.
Oh, okay, never mind. I'm thinking 3 then.
So, never watched, John?
Never watched. Bummer. Okay.
All right, 8 Crazy Nights. How ironic. I've
Christmas
actually
movie.
never seen this one. So I'm going to put never watched. All right. Ernest Saves Christmas, Warren.
Let's go.
What the hell's that?
I've never
What?
seen it. You guys.
What? It's so good.
I'm gonna tell you this right now.
Oh my God.
Warren, you strike me as somebody who has Ernest P. Worrell's entire collection
I don't know who that is.
on VHS.
We would
I
not have
don't
Christmas
understand.
today if Ernest didn't save it in 1988.
I
There
agree.
you go.
I'm thankful every day of the
That
year.
That's
Well,
a
y'all should
fantastic
rank it then.
movie.
Put it up there then.
No,
Just 'cause I haven't
it's
seen
your
it.
call,
It's
Warren.
just-
Where do you want
It's
it?
good.
Oh, go with good then.
He's so
He's-
happy.
You go with good. That's fine. That's good.
Where'd it go?
It went back down.
Oh my God.
Fit it in there. Fit it in there. There you go.
There.
There you go.
There you go.
Okay, Kay. Fred Claus.
I've never seen this.
I've
no
never
clue.
seen this either.
I'd
Never
do that.
watched.
It's hard to watch.
How many Grinches are there? Illumination presents Dr. Seuss the Grinch.
Never
That's the
seen it.
only other one.
Yeah,
So
never seen it.
this one's for
Benedict
Eric.
Cumberbatch.
Oh, it's for me?
Yeah.
My youngest daughter really liked it. I'd say good.
Based off my child's reporting, I'm gonna say good.
I mean, I watched it with her, but she was really into it.
All right, Home Alone 3.
This is a
What?
As
guilty
much
pleasure
as I
movie.
love the mutator race car in it that turns from the truck into the car, this is a trash movie.
forget the
It
rat.
is terrible, but I love it.
All right, Home Alone, Taking Back the House. That must be Home Alone 4. Jeff?
Never seen it.
Yeah, I've never
that
seen.
and trash, and I moved 3 up.
Yeah. 3's got Scarlett Johansson and a decent cast of people.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, the
Scarlett
whole
is in
bad
that
guys
one.
in 3 are pretty fun.
Okay, Jeff again. Jack Frost.
It's the horror, or is this the one with?
Yeah, this is the Michael Keaton one. If it was the horror one, it'd be in Legendary.
Okay, yeah.
But I'm gonna be. I want to say good because I remember it being pretty good as a kid, but I haven't watched it in like
I remember it
20-something
being
years.
marketed heavily.
All right,
I don't remember it.
I'm just gonna put go good for Michael Keaton.
Yeah, that'd be my
All
favorite.
right. Flawed. I'm gonna judge you here. Just Friends.
Judge me because I've never seen it. There's 3 white people on the cover.
Do anything.
That would not get play in my house.
Dude, this is
my mother
hilarious.
not
It's
watching that.
Ryan Reynolds, Anna Faris, Amy Smart.
I don't know
movie.
what that
It's
is.
Hilarious. You don't know who Ryan Reynolds is?
You heard
I
the
don't know
man.
what that is.
All right, never watched.
Just Friends? I don't know. It looks like a.
Dude,
I
it's
don't know.
it's actually one of the funniest
probably
Christmas
like it.
movies.
Looks like a
You'd like it.
threesome.
Is that
I
the one where
agree.
he's fat in the beginning?
Flawed would
It's
like it.
hilarious. He was a fatty,
Okay.
and then he lost all of his weight.
How
and
old is
became
this?
hot.
When did it come out?
Early 2000s.
Yeah, mid 2000s.
Yeah, I was. Yeah, I
It's
wasn't
one of
paying
my
attention.
wife's like rewatched movies.
See, even Chad says it's hilarious.
Chat
Just
is
saying.
wrong all the time.
Okay, never mind.
It's
All
got
right.
Anna Faris in it.
Yeah.
okay.
All right, Eric, Last Holiday with Queen Latifah, which I actually really like that movie too.
No one's asking for your opinion, Blabs.
I don't care. I'm giving it anyway. Eric,
I've never seen this one.
it's actually a
Boom.
very like wholesome movie. Anyone? Just me.
Never
myself,
watched.
and I?
Put it
All
in
right,
there.
never
Queen
watched.
Latifah.
It's got
That
2
shit
black
look
people
trash.
on the cover of it. I've
Yeah, look at there's a black woman covered. Flawed's not seen it. This like
I've seen it.
argument.
It's trash. I've seen it. It is.
Oh,
not
that's
good.
funny.
You see the wholesome? It's ass.
It's ass. You said? What do you
Yeah,
mean?
it's
It's got
terrible.
LL Cool J.
Terrible.
Jeez,
Whatever.
Blabs culturally appropriate over here. That's ridiculous. Kay, what's up? What do you got? What's next?
What's Kay got for To Grandmother's House We Go? Is that
What
like,
is
oh my
that?
God, it's the
Is that
old.
the Olsen twins?
It's Olsen twins. Mary Kate Ashley.
I've never seen this.
Legendary.
I didn't know this existed.
Automatically legendary.
Really?
No.
Kay?
I'm never watched, but I'm fine with
Trash.
you guys deciding. I don't care.
I would put it in trash.
Kay, where do you
let's
want
go
us to
trash
go?
with it.
Well, I've never seen it, so I'm
So never
very
Put it in
watched.
never watched.
Either, but I'm going trash with it.
All right, Warren.
Oh God!
Oh Lord. I've
I
never
never
seen
Flawed
it.
see this one.
There we go.
Legendary.
Warren, you also strike me as somebody who celebrates Medina's entire catalog.
I have
We'll
seen
go-
it.
Yes, I don't want to be racist, so we'll go legendary.
Ah, this movie's trash. Don't do it, Blabs.
Oh, that's funny.
No, that's trash. It's
No,
really
well,
trash.
is it bad? All right.
Yeah, it's really trash. Medea is just
It's a
trash in
Medea
general.
movie.
I agree.
That's so funny.
I don't want to be
I
racist.
don't wanna be
Legendary.
That was such a funny comment.
Okay, myself, Unaccompanied Minors. I don't think I've seen the entire
Whoa.
movie. I saw half of it in school once, so I can't really say anything on it. I'm just gonna put never watched unless you guys like this movie.
Nah, I never heard of it.
It's shit.
Never heard of
All
it.
right, never watched. Okay,
Ooh.
John. This
What's
one,
the-
Kurt Russell, The Christmas Chronicles.
Pretty recently came out.
Oh, okay.
It was decent. It
No.
was okay. I wouldn't say it was great. I'd say good.
Okay.
Yeah?
I haven't seen that one.
Oh, never watched.
Never watched them.
Ooh, that's a good one. All right, never watched.
Too bad, Craig. Suck
I know,
it.
I know.
All right, and now, Craig, you may enjoy Disney Noel with Anna Kendrick.
Noelle, I saw it recently in the last couple years. It is a what's the list? We have trash, then bad,
horrible, bad.
and then what's the next one?
Good.
Good.
See, okay, there should be like a meh in there. It's just I'm
Yeah, you're
indifferent.
right.
I'm
I think
indifferent.
That is kind of meh.
Okay,
No,
I'll-
that
It's
is bad.
trash and horrible.
There should be like a meh indifferent tier list, but I'll say it's good because my daughters liked it.
Okay.
Good dad.
All right.
Yeah.
Craig also gets Office Christmas Party.
Never seen it.
Neither have I.
Never even heard of it.
Never heard of it.
Never seen it.
All right, John, you get The Preacher's Wife. With Denzel Washington.
Legendary, or you're racist.
Of course, black people.
Haven't seen that one either. Sorry.
All right, never watched. Okay, Rudolph. Oh, I kind of hate the.
Is this like
Rudolph one.
the one that's like stop motion?
But I thought we already
Is this
had
the
that one.
90s one where they
Yeah,
have like
I thought we did
freaking
that.
Beatles singers?
If it's stop motion, that's legendary.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say too.
But I already had
Did
the
a
stop
remake?
motion one.
Did you?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
thought we did
Yeah.
the stop motion.
Oh
That
yeah,
was
okay.
that
Then yeah, I
one
don't
right
know.
there.
Yeah,
That's right. Yeah.
This one I think
Same
is the
characters
newer
in it.
version of it.
I never
I
seen it.
think.
Put it in. Haven't seen it.
Yeah, all right. See you later. Okay. All right, Santa Claus 3. This one goes to Warren. This one's the Jack Frost version.
The Jack Frost.
That's
version?
Martin Short.
Oh, that's that. Who's playing
Yes,
Santa
it
Claus there? Tim Allen.
Yeah.
The third one.
Okay, we'll go. I can't remember which one was which, but I remember enjoying those. Let's go. Good. Great.
All right, Santa Claus 3. Good. All
Martin
right.
Short's
Good. All right.
Okay, Santa Claus is coming to town.
It's a classic. It's great.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Great.
I'm excited to hear this next one.
Santa Buddies goes to Eric.
Oh, I can't get Santa with muscles.
Yeah, that's-
This is trash.
Oh, that's so sad. Okay.
That's
I
what,
missed
like
the Air Bud.
10th Buddies movie.
All right, Flood, you get Santa with muscles.
That's what Hulk Hogan.
Yep.
Never seen it.
Most people haven't. It's all right. Don't worry about
Yeah,
it.
It's
is
not
it even a
worth
good
your
movie?
time.
Like,
No, it's not. Hulk
No
Hogan has never
Suburban
made a
Commando.
good
I'll say
movie.
that much.
all right, and Jeff, you get SpongeBob Christmas.
If it's an episode of the show, I maybe saw it, but I'm gonna have to go with never watched because
I didn't even know
I
they
don't
made
remember.
one.
I don't even
I don't
dislike
remember either.
SpongeBob.
I
Yeah,
hate
I've never seen
SpongeBob.
it.
And Jeff again gets The Night Before.
I liked this movie.
I liked it too.
I'm gonna put it in good because
Yeah,
Michael
I
Shannon is
enjoyed
the
it.
drug dealer with like the wisdom is amazing.
I
enjoyed
see
it.
Seth Rogen and I think trash instantly.
I had a
Yeah,
But
good
but,
Anthony
time.
like-
Mackie's really funny.
Yeah, I like
Yeah.
Anthony Mackie. He's a pretty good actor. It's a shame he's Captain America now.
I agree. He should stick with comedies.
All right, 'Twas the Night. I've never heard of
I
this.
don't- I
Eric?
feel like hold on. Let me look this up real quick so I can be informed.
Oh, is this Eric or is this Flaw? No, it's Eric.
This is me. No, it's me.
But didn't you just do The Night Before?
That
Yeah,
was
doesn't
me.
it go backwards?
Oh, sorry,
Snake.
Jeff. Okay,
Shut up,
sorry,
Blabs.
Flawed. Sorry.
Never
I
seen
forgot
it.
you were there
Disney
for a
Channel
second.
movie.
Never seen it.
Never
Bryan
seen?
Cranston.
Yeah, no.
All right, Bop. And Ultimate Christmas Party Presents? Oh, it's a Disney thing. Yeah, it's Ultimate Christmas Present. Did anyone ever see this?
I
No.
have never even seen
Same.
that movie cover.
Nah. Who the hell made this list? Who put these movies on this list?
I don't know.
Like, where are all the Christmas horror movies? Like
Yeah, Jack Frost ain't even on there.
Never
Black
watched
Christmas,
them, Eric?
Krampus
Silent
should be
Night,
on
Deadly
here.
Silent Night, Deadly
Krampus.
Night.
Oh, I love Silent
Two.
Night, Deadly Night.
Garbage day.
Eric,
Yes.
never watched?
Never heard of.
All
Yeah.
right.
Look, I got the figure of Silent Night, Deadly Night under my desk for some reason.
Like, why,
no
why
way.
do you have Santa under your desk?
Just random things that's just pulling out.
I have look it. I don't have enough space for the crap I have. And
Krampus?
people send me
Where's
stuff, so I'm
Krampus?
full.
That's
I
so
agree.
awesome, dude. I love that.
All
All
right.
right.
Watch
And the
out.
very last one goes to
I enjoyed
Cade.
it.
It's called Why Him?
I don't know what
enjoyed
the
it.
hell this is.
Oh yeah, that's
I
not
thought
a
it was funny.
Christmas movie. Is that a Christmas movie?
Yeah, it's a holiday movie.
Okay.
It happens over the holiday.
That is the what is it? Bryan Cranston and that guy.
Yeah,
is it,
James
is it-
Franco.
Bros.
It's James
Yeah.
Franco.
I mean, I've
okay.
never watched. Personally.
I liked it.
It's
Never
a
watched
funny
it.
movie.
Alright.
I liked it. Yeah.
There it is, guys. Look at that.
Give us our legendary Blabs.
All right, our legendaries are Die Hard, A Christmas Story, Frosty the Snowman, Santa Claus, Trading Places, A Charlie Brown Christmas, Home Alone 2, The Muppet Christmas Carol, Bad Santa, Home Alone, The Wonderful Life, Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, and then Christmas Vacation.
All right. Well, there it is. There's the ultimate Christmas movie tier list. If yours is different, I'm sorry. You're wrong.
You're wrong.
I'm sorry. That's just the way it goes. All right. I would like to. We're gonna get to every single super chat here in just a minute. But first, I'd like to remind everybody that you can head over to sidescrollersmerch.com and get yourself a Christmas present for yourself, including the new Challenger T-shirt or the Flaw's favorite White Dudes for Gaming shirt over there. So yeah, go pick some up over there. Blabs karaoke. Blabs, a karaoke hat was sold. I just want to let you know that bucket
Nice.
hat. You can also get out
Now
the.
there are two of us.
Now there's two. That's right. You get the High Life T-shirt as well as the baseball tee that Eric is wearing today. Looking good in that, Big Daddy. All right. Before we get to our super chats, I do want to have this one little snack fun win here as we finish up. This is from the Dudes Posting Their Wins Twitter account. And I think this is what friendship is all about right here. This little man trying to land a skateboarding trick, and And look at this guy helping him out here. This is pretty good stuff here. A little wholesome way to head into. Oh, dang it! Head into the hallway.
Way to go, Craig.
Sorry, I was trying to get the volume. My volume's not turning up. Either way,
You don't
helping
need
him out,
volume, it's okay.
giving him a boost. And look at this guy. Look at this kid go whap.
Ooh,
Nice.
woo.
Nails it.
Dang.
And look who's there. He's like, I did it. Oh, and everybody feels good.
I love that. That's great.
Nice.
Merry Christmas.
Tiny, you can just hang on him. I love it.
Wait.
What is the Atlanta nuclear scare? I was
That's
reading
what I
a
was saying. Like, what is his shirt?
I survived.
Blab, see if you can find what the Atlanta nuclear scare is real
okay.
quick, please.
We all survived it, apparently.
Okay. Well, we're going to get to our super chats, but we do want to allow our guests the opportunity to bounce. But so Blab's got to get to those. Or if you guys want to stick, you're more than welcome. With that said, links to everybody's channel is down below. It's in the description. So please head over and subscribe to everybody's channel because they're all great people. But before we say goodbye to everybody does need to be rewarded because John Kanji came in with the $50 direct donation. Says, Merry Christmas to everyone. And Kay loves serial killers because I read her Cloud X Sephiroth fanfic.
No.
And when Sephiroth dies and tells Cloud, I guess this is my final fantasy, I literally cried. Your words.
Oh, yeah, you missed some real lore. Apparently,
lore is
Kay's
unreal.
really big into fan fiction. Like, really big into fan fiction.
It's fake news, folks. Don't listen. It's fake news.
Can I get a link to that?
It doesn't
Jeff's like, can I have a
exist.
copy?
Well,
It's
he
not
said,
real.
John said, your words moved me. Okay, that's good. All right, if anybody wants to bounce, please take this opportunity.
I gotta go live. I'm gonna dip.
Yeah,
Sounds
I
good.
got to drive to North Carolina at 3 a.m.
Peace out, guys.
Thank you
All
for
right.
having me on. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas,
sure.
guys.
Merry Christmas.
Thank
Bye,
you,
guys.
guys.
Claude,
Merry
Warren,
Christmas.
Merry Christmas, guys, for sure.
Warren,
Christmas.
Merry Christmas, guys.
All right, see you guys later. All right, let's get to some super chats. Does anybody else need to roll?
I'm good.
Right.
All right, great. Let's get to it,
So
Blabs.
before we jump into it, apparently this nuclear thing happened in 2022. A nuclear blast is an explosion. Yeah, they're just saying it happened in 2022.
Okay.
Anyway.
Sounds like
That-
another rabbit hole for me to go down after
Sounds
this.
Yeah.
That sounds like fake news.
Yeah, so over on
Google it
locals,
all day.
Food Ninja for $1 says SteamDB says Songs with Hitler has 8 players in Dustborn 4. Thanks for the update. Cookie Don says down the hall and to the left is the greatest Christmas line ever. Have a Merry Christmas, you filthy animals. Oh, I get it because of the Trump line. And then Spoon Ninja for $1 also says, I think talking about Die Hard being a Christmas movie is now a Christmas tradition. And Spoon Ninja sent a meme with Conan saying ho ho ho. Thank you very much. You didn't hit anybody on Rumble, right? Did you?
Nobody got to pull it up, ready to go.
Oh, okay. Well, I was doing it. So sit down. All right. Jared says, I was going to, it was around this time that I found this show through the interview you did with Colin Mariotti, and I've been a fan of this show ever since then and discovered other channels in the process.
Awesome.
Also follows up and says, this question is for all of you. What are some of your favorite Christmas movies to watch at this time of the year? I think you've just seen that
That's right.
for our battle here. Jared says, my favorite Bond movie is a tie between Skyfall and GoldenEye. Bentley Guy says, I was surprised by Kay's answer of which IP she would have a channel for. I totally thought she would choose her The Office fan fiction.
I knew that's where it was going.
Speaking of which, when is more of that coming out, Kay?
It's not.
You sure?
I want to hear more about Kevin's chili. Will you write that?
That's the only good moment in the entire show.
That's the only moment I know. I do not like that show at all.
Exactly.
Along the Way, that's actually a name now, Craig. Along
nice,
the Way,
I love it.
Says just some innocent non-serial killer support from some non-serial killer man. You know, Along the Way. And I think
Thank you.
I got everybody on a rumble. Okay, the tubes. Jake says, Merry Christmas, you filthy animals. Right back at you. Dan says, Merry Christmas soon. Merry Christmas. And our favorite, Kara. Hello. Merry Christmas. All happy 1 year. Happy 1 year to you, too. Eleni says, popping in to say Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. I've been watching you guys for almost a year now. From South Korea to Austin, Texas, you guys have been a part of my daily routine. Thank you. Well, thank you for watching.
That's awesome.
I hope your book club's doing well. All right,
Yes.
Shield Wall says, have a great holiday, side scrollers, and shout out to all those who will spend it away from home serving others. Now go eat a sandwich and take a nap. Yes, thank you very much.
Dude, sandwich sounds good right now.
Ha! Mr. Michaels says, Merry Christmas, Craig, Blabs, guests, and all the wonderful normal men in the world. Merry Christmas. Crazy says, Happy Friday, guys. Happy Friday. Kalichi says, Craig, what day was that gaming stream again before you guys go on break?
I don't know what day I'm going to do a gaming stream, but I'm probably going to do one. I want to. There's a few games I want to play, so it'll be on the channel. You'll know about it.
Is Barbie one of them?
Barbie's not one of them.
Oh,
no.
Indiana Jones. It's a pretty good game.
Possibly, yes.
Benjamin says, Craig Blabs, Brookie's brother, Melee K, Dracula, Ratman from Portal, Assassin Man, and Man Blabs. Hello, Merry Crimbus. What the fuck? Thank you.
Who's Man Blabs?
I think that was Warren.
Oh, okay.
Because of Harry Potter.
Oh.
Stay at home hippo. Merry Christmas, brochachos. Welcome, Flaw, John, Warren, Jeff, you and me in the movies, and fanfic K. K, we'll sign up here in your office fanfiction.
Oh my god! Well, look, if we're writing a Christmas fan
Naughty or
fiction,
nice?
Santa has to be there, right? Like, that's just a given. Not that I do that. I'm just saying.
Over on Rumble, B. Barrett just came in and says, K's original draft over Cloud Sephiroth fanfic was Titus and Jet. Glad she changed it. Shout out Com for the membership. Magnum says, Flaud's shirt looks like an optical illusion. Sorry, I didn't see this for him. Benjamin says, can we get Scary Blabs as an emote, Craig? I'm not scary. I'm 5'3.5".
It's your crazy eyes.
Oh, where is it? Hang on, please hold. I'm gonna get the one with Mally too. Yeah.
There we go. Yep.
Mercenary says, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, Mercenary. Bike Shorts says, Sonic Battle is the best Game Boy Advance game, and you can't change my mind. All right. Young Stuff says, Merry Christmas, Scrollers. Yes, Blaz, my avatar is Dr. Ian Malcolm, savior of the dinos. Craig, retro BGM of the day. Ciao, you figs.
I'll get to that in just a second.
Mercenary says, I told you Blabs watches hentai. I bet Tentacles. Listen, dude, I don't actually watch hentai. Although I did watch 3 animes in the last few weeks. I'm a big weeb now. Bike Short says, Brady Bunch. Representation. Sam Owen says, Jeff and Digital PH33R in the same show. Time to bust out the Mickey's 40 ounces I hide under my desk from my wife at 11 a.m.
Oh, hey, Simone, what's up? I was
Have
like,
fun
wait, I
with
know that guy.
Have fun with that.
Uh-huh. Let's see. Magnum Norris. Why does nobody in Soul Blabs never date a woman with 18 laminated photos on her wall? What do you mean laminate? Bitch, those are like hundreds of dollars worth prints. Limited
15
edition,
was
numbered
fine,
and
Blabs.
signed.
Listen, the line
they're
is 15. You went over the line. That's
I actually have over 30.
Swag.
Today's classic video game background OST of the day is from Gremlins 2, the new batch for the Nintendo Entertainment System.
Ooh, I like that.
The greatness of Sunsoft.
That's me when I wake up in the morning.
How do you get the green to go away?
Anyways, sorry. There you go.
Nick
That movie's
says, Merry
hilarious,
Christmas.
by the way. Gremlins 2. Sorry. Go
No,
ahead.
That's
no,
great.
no, no. Nick says, Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays to everyone. Hope that you'll have a great Christmas. You too, broski. The
Hey.
Worthy One says, a packed house on the side scores today. Nice way to start my birthday today. Let's freaking go. Well, happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday.
Hope you have a good day. Dirt is King says, I didn't realize Ricky Barwick is a lawyer.
Hey, real quick, whoa!
What's going on there?
I used ChatGPT to create something for UK, and I just wanted to read this.
Oh god, it's fan fiction, isn't it?
This is called the Final Office Fantasy.
Wow.
Dunder Mifflin's Tuesday morning is turned upside down when Michael Scott announces 2 new temp hires, Cloud Strife and Sephiroth. Pam mistakes them for YouTubers, but Dwight recognizes their warrior spirit, quickly sizing them up as, quote, mercenaries here to take my job. Chaos ensues as Cloud's thunderous phone answering skills and Sephiroth's intense sparring sessions with Dwight disrupt the office's daily monotony. Jim deadpan stares into the camera increase tenfold, especially as Dwight attempts to, quote, train Sephiroth with wooden swords in the warehouse. Tension peaks in the parking lot at sunset when Cloud declares it's the end of the road for Sephiroth. The two clashed in an epic slow-motion battle that leaves sparks flying, Dwight whispering, yes, finish him, Cloud. And the entire office watching in awe. With one final swing, Cloud lands the blow as Sephiroth kneels, glowing with blood red light. He smirks and utters, I guess this is my final fantasy.
No! He said
Mike-
the line.
Michael wipes a tear, calling it the coolest thing I've ever seen, while Jim questions HR's policy on parking lot duels. Credit rolls. There we go. There's your
You don't need me to write fan fiction anymore. Listen to that. ChatGPT, man. That's terrifying.
It's the future.
You're welcome.
Anyway, okay. Glad that's over. Mercenary says Hot Tool Girl was subbed to be a patsy? A puppet? Thank you very much. Snake Fan says she went from spitting on to pump and dumping. Lovely. Mercenary says her parents are the ones that set her on this path. Isn't
Agreed.
her mom like a crack mom and all that? Like she's a crack baby, isn't she?
Well, the mom also was like doing her finances and stuff, so.
Doesn't their mom do the scheduling for all the guys?
Yeah, I think maybe. I don't know.
Wait, no, I'm talking about Haktua Girl. Like,
Yeah, that
Oh,
super chat was
Haktua.
about
you know, I'm talking about the Haktua Girl. Her mom was she admitted on a podcast that her mom was like a crack mom and like she's a crack baby and everything. Yeah. Anyway, Mercenary says her parents are the ones that set her on this path. Yes, thank you very much. Magnum says, Craig, it's bullshit because it only takes one man with EDU to mess up the whole process.
Are you implying my wee doesn't work? Is that what you're implying? That's really messed up.
You just saw what you were sticking it in. Never mind.
Anyway, Taker says it's Friday morning, main event. Thank you very much. Red Bandana, Merry Christmas, everyone. GoldenEye is the best. Thank you, Logan. The legendary Golden Spork says, congrats, Jeff, on World Clash Bullshitters getting to 200k subscribers. That's right.
Thank you, everybody who made it happen.
Congrats, man.
Mercy says the worst the drone row or company is total fair game. Ghost of Pinochet says Activision automatically wins worst company and next year they'll have competition from EA because of new Battlefield. Stay-at-home Hippo says, to quote the modern audience in relation to the Real Game Awards, this is not for you, it was never for you. The Real Game Awards is only for gamers.
Correct.
Thank you very much. Magnum North says, hail to the actual Game Awards, modern games suck, which is why I continue playing old games. Soul Silver says, this is why I'm sick and tired of the word pride because we are oversaturated of it. These people need to be humbled for once in their life. Yes, the word humble does not mean anything lately.
No.
Omega says, Craig, have you seen a Darth Dobby video? Why is this following me? What is this?
Darth Dobby.
I don't
No.
want to know. It's been in my YouTube for a lot, and I don't know why.
You want to watch it?
Says, no, I don't want to see it. I'm afraid. Ace says, what now, Eric?
What?
What?
Dobby's free.
Apparently he's Darth Dobby. Shit, okay. Ace says you should make two separate shows. One for those make great games, and the other for combined people killing the industry. Joe's guy says, Merry Christmas to all of you normal men and women. Torgo the White says, Jeff on James Bond, have you seen the new licensed troubleshooter book by Headstamp? Library grade autistic examination of all the Bond guns.
I've heard about this from someone else. I have to check it out. Since I have some time over Christmas, I'll do a deep dive.
Sounds pretty cool.
That does sound actually pretty autistic, but I like that. Bentley Guy for $50 on a Rumble says, I'll be honest, side scrollers. When Blabs disgraced the Grinch, I almost ended my Rumble subscription. Instead, I'm giving you another $50. I've made better choices.
You were
Thank
right
you.
the first time.
Thank you very much. That's awesome.
Thank you for the 50. Old Man Grim says, you need one more category, Craig. Biggest beep cancer on the gaming industry. It would be a pretty close race between Nick Calandra and Alyssa Mercante. Listen, there's tons of competitions.
Yeah, there's lots of competition this year.
Kumar says, love your show, Craig. Wrist check, please, John, Warren. Are you guys
Wrist
okay?
check?
Yeah, are you okay? I mean, Warren's gotten us, so I'm really hoping he's okay now. But you good, bro?
No slicing and dicing?
Packer says, Warren Smith suited perfectly into the Peter something Spectrum Street what the fuck is this word? Epistemology? Really hope you will do more. Sorry, Warren's not here to answer that. Thank you.
Warren's great, man. And Peter's great, too.
Mercenary says, the purpose of all this was always to target children. It's always about the kids. Jeff Hicks disembodied chart. What? Jeff, I need some moisturizer. Also, hi, Craig. Okay.
Hey.
It used to be Darth Vader's, and now it's...
Yes.
Yeah, it used to be Anakin's burnt wiener.
Somebody sent me the action figure of it.
Oh my god! I thought that was something else for a second. That's hilarious. It's a sausage.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Custom. It's in my pen case.
I thought it was going to be like a repeat of FNT where the guy rips out the fake one. I'm like, ah! Brandon says, quick shout out, Merry Christmas, everyone. Luke 2:8-14. Thank you very much. Mercenary says, my car was damaged for $5K over an opinion.
That's awful.
That's insane. Mercenary also says, Johnny Salami. Listen, I love it that Mercenary calls him Salami because I accidentally made the mistake once of calling him Salami. Could be sentenced to work on a cabbage farm. If a thing in Korea besides jail, it is possible that I hope he gets forced there. Thank you very much, Mercenary. Payne says, any thoughts on Civ 7? There's a whole video for you to enjoy about Tub Out.
Yeah, we talked about that.
It's a 7th Civ game.
Yeah, there's 7 of them now. Orthodox Monk says, James is a bad boy according to people on X whenever he voices his opinion on looks of women in video games. K and J are a ride or die couple for real. For real, for real.
Love it.
Ghost says, where the fuck is Claws? Netflix. It was there. Wasn't it the Claws Chronicles?
No.
It's an animated movie from Netflix.
Weird. All right, Corpo says, congrats to Craig for winning chat's vote for Shill of the Year at the Rockies this year. Make sure you buy your Real Game Award tickets, guys.
Yeah, please
Thank you very
do.
much.
Appreciate that.
Sabo says, AVGN just brought back the glitch gremlin in his recent episode. Will Stuttering Craig ever return as a ghost of Christmas for Christmas special?
Yeah, maybe. If I'm asked, sure.
Mercenary says, I take back my Doxxer option on Blabs over Grinch. You want me dead now for our Grinch episode? Well, anyway. The Worthy One says, just seeing you guys together having fun is an awesome birthday gift. Thanks, guys. Happy birthday.
Worthy One.
Well,
Great
enjoy
to see
your
you.
birthday, man.
Mustagawa, the most interesting super chatter. Since doxing came up, never forget Dev threatened Medicare with doxing until Medicare confronted Dev after his cowardly behavior on the stream. Thank you very much, Mustagawa. Rod says, I don't see Batman Returns on that list.
No, they didn't do Batman, no.
Eric says, the Santa Claus is maybe the darkest movie. Like Santa Claus, like Tim Allen is the darkest movie.
I don't think it's very dark at all, but that's okay.
No. I'm like trying to think if they meant like the lighting wise, but no. Corona says, Ernest Saves Christmas is legendary. Where's Santa Claus, the movie? Like Tim Allen?
I was just thinking that too before that super chat came up. We
From
actually
the
just watched
80s.
that for our channel, 1985.
I want to
John
like
Lithgow
Ernest
in
Save
it.
Christmas, but I'm nostalgic about it, but I just don't think it's good. There's good Ernest movies and bad ones. Ernest Goes to Jail, I think, is amazing, but Ernest Saves Christmas.
I like the Halloween one the best.
Scared stupid.
Yeah, that's
the
a great
Halloween
one.
one is
Yeah.
really good. I liked the Christmas one too, though.
I miss
Vito
Ernest.
says, where's Friday after next? What does that mean? Is that a
I
movie?
mean,
Friday
yeah.
after next with
Friday movies
Ice,
on Christmas.
Ice Cube and yeah.
For the Friday...
Caps.
Hey, listen. Those who know Friday know Friday. Friday is legit.
It is the first
Top
Friday.
flight security of the world, Craig. Sorry, go ahead.
Corporate Cream, $4.99. Congrats to Blabs winning Best Dishwasher of the Year at the Gronkies. A full sweep of votes. Yes, 3 times in a row. 3 years running. That's my title. Fuck it. Bosh. Benjamin says, no Violent Night with Viking Santa.
Great
I don't know
movie.
this.
I know, it's
a
so
good one.
good.
That was fun to watch.
Blinding
Fat Man with
Journeyman
Mel
says,
Gibson.
thanks for the emotes. Not having Die Hard is such a sin. You're welcome. Titter Pigs. Great name. The entire tier list is invalid because it's missing the greatest Christmas movie of all time, A Christmas Carol starring George C. Scott. Thank you very
It's
much.
good. It's fair, yeah.
BLK and Mild, your list doesn't have Batman Returns and is invalid. And
I
then
do love that
Christopher
movie.
came in with
Should be on there.
50. Boop. What's going on here? Okay, you're doing it. He says, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, Craig, Blabs, and guests. I hope next year you get Metatron as a guest, and it'll be fun to see him and Blabs discuss Italian foods. Thank you so much, Christopher.
Thanks, Christopher. As the true Italian on the show, I greatly appreciate you.
That's better. All right, Wholesome says, Merry Christmas, everyone. Thank you very much. Wheeling Through Life with Brian says, Merry Christmas, you filthy animals.
Brian, thanks, man.
Christopher also says, almost forgot Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to all the normal men out there. Thank you so much. Crazy D says, just bought my t-shirt. Want to say Merry Christmas and thank you for all the chaos on the show. Thank you so much,
you, Crazy
T. Benjamin says, Flawed is Man Blabs. Jeff is Dracula. Yumi is an assassin man. John is Bricky. Brothers, the HP guy who left early is Ratman from Portal. Well, now we know. What the fuck?
I'm glad I'm Dr.
I'm an
Acula.
assassin. Okay.
Magnum says Blabs reads better than Beardo. That makes her only semi-tarda. Listen, Beardo has the reading skills of a 4-year-old. That Ghost says Craig is wearing more makeup than Blabs. LOL. No hate though. How do you keep your skin so perfect? Yeah, Craig. How do you keep your skin so perfect? He's asking you.
Stay out of the sun. No. I don't know. My listen. You get a close up of me, I look like a weathered old son of a gun. I'll tell you that much.
I agree.
Mm-hmm.
Where's the 4K?
Yeah.
Sorry, just kidding.
That's why we stream in 720 instead of 1080.
Yeah, so every time I actually set up the stream, it's 1080p, and then when Craig comes back, it comes down to 720. Does anyone
I don't
else
know if my computer can handle it.
Magical Monkey says games have been so bad I've been playing Phantasy Star Online episode 1 and 2 instead. Merry Christmas all.
Thanks, Magical Monkey. Appreciate that.
Ryo says Merry Christmas. Also, you're welcome for the AI art side scrolls. I saw that. It was
That's
cool.
fun.
Thank you.
Thank you for that.
Miner says Merry Christmas and keep pineappling people. Okay.
All right.
Why not? Eric just sent nothing for 2. Thank you so much. Rod says Feliz Navidad, all you normal men and women. Enjoy the holidays. Thank you very much.
We will.
And Eric says the Santa Claus suit is a parasite. Look it up. What? All right. Well, thank you so much.
As mentioned, Crazy T did pick up the new Challenger t-shirt. Says Merry Christmas to my favorite podcast. Thank you for the chaotic moments on the show. Thank you, Crazy T. And also Christopher came in and picked up that Normal Man t-shirt as well as some other merch. Appreciate that. No message, just picked up the merch, and we appreciate that. Aiden came in with the 2, says doxing is for cowards. It's stupid MFers come to my house with malicious intents and uninvited to hurt me and my family. 2 words, Castle Doctrine. Thank you, Aiden. Defend this house. All right. And James says it didn't have Scrooge either. Our list did have Scrooge, but it wasn't. It was not very high on the list, unfortunately. So, okay. With that said, I want to remind everybody, you guys can head over to therealgameawards.com. Every single one of our categories is available to vote, including Game of the Year. I'm looking at them right now. Game of the Year, Best Jiggle Physics, Worst Bait and Switch, Best Racing Game, Worst Journalist, Biggest Industry Failure, Best PlayStation IP, Best Microsoft IP, Best Nintendo IP, Best Early Access Game, and the list goes on and on and on and on and on and on and on. So head on over there, become voting members, use promo code SIDESCROLLERS, and become a voting member. Give yourself a nice little Christmas gift.
Video game podcast category?
There is not. It was not. That was not a category that was thrown out by the audience. Maybe in 2025 we can do that. So. All right, it is time to roll. Kay, thank you very much for joining us. Merry Christmas. Eric, Merry Christmas to
all of you. Sorry.
Merry Christmas to you, Eric. Thank you so much for being on the show so frequently. You CEO, yeehaw-o. What'd you say?
CEO.
There you go. I love it. Jeff, congratulations on 200K. I'm proud of you, man. Keep up the grind.
I
love
definitely will.
And John, Merry Christmas to you, buddy. I'm glad we were able to help you live one of your fantasies. Congratulations, buddy.
Thank you very much for having me on.
I love it. And Blabs, congratulations. Great job this year. We'll be back the week after Christmas, but hopefully have a great Merry Christmas to you. And
you did okay.
I appreciate that. And Magnum says sarcasm, Blabs, sarcasm. That's true. There's that thing. Guys,
I got one more over on Rumble real fast. Epic Gamer for Dog says, I lift up my dishwasher by grabbing her hair. Merry Christmas.
Oh, wow. Okay. What a great way to send us off into the wonderful Christmas holiday. With that said, we want you guys to have a very Merry Christmas and whatever holiday you may celebrate. Hopefully you guys spend a lot of time with your family and separate from the internet, because while as wonderful of a place it is, it's also a giant trash bin. So get outside, touch some grass, don't think about the internet. And we'll see you guys in a week from now. Like I said, I may come in and play a few games here and there, but I don't think it's going to be a scheduled thing. But with that said, have a great week. Enjoy your Christmas time. Eat some cookies. Don't worry about those calories, and we'll see you guys in a week when we're back at it again on Monday at 11 a.m. Central Time. And remember, people are going to try to keep you down. Don't let them. You guys got a goal. Go get it. Merry Christmas, guys. See you later. Bye-bye.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, everybody.